And then
Hello, everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Downstage Dungeons. How are you doing, Cast?
Great.
It's been a while. We went on a little bit of a week-long hiatus, and now we are back to find out what the heck happened in lieu of the events from episode 16, which, when you think about it, was about a 2-minute long in-game time episode, but it was a crazy 2 minutes.
It was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was a fun, crazy 2 minutes. Lots of combat. Previously, Maximus Ultor, after arriving at the water docks of Eovos, did battle with a whole army and attacked Zazor at the same time. So it ended up being Zazor and the army versus Maximus Ultor. But after fighting them off for a little while, having some help from Ched, Gudal, and Parjan, the 3 tieflings who helped you escape in the midst of battle, after filling up on water and other things that you needed on your journeys, the ship was a little, although full of water tanks, missing a little bit of Emmerich on the ship on the way to escape. As Emmerich, while flying over the battlefield in eagle form, got a little curious and fell down. To sum up. But the rest of the party currently is drifting away from the city of Eovos to whatever your next destination is, with full tanks of water and supplies ready for wherever you go next. So, before we find out what the heck is happening in lieu of all the events, I'd like to do a little question to get into the minds of the character a little bit. Heaven knows we need it after having a week off and stuff. So, I would like to know if... Oh no, I forgot my question. I don't start the stream until I think of them now, and I've forgotten it. Oh. No, I got it. Okay, so, if your character could be born in any real time period of, like, you know, our world, not Ernaxia, where do you think they would thrive? Where would they choose? You know what I mean? Like, Roaring 20s, Roman Empire, if that's what you're about. Anyway, while we're thinking this, thank you Spicy Ninja for the follow, Brand Oh Boy, Raybolt 10, YT, and Astolfo Ramos. Thank you for the follow, guys. These are people who have followed since last session, even though we didn't stream last week. They followed in the last, 6 days. Appreciate all of that. Reagan, you want to start a question today?
I'm still thinking.
Aaron, you want to start a question today? Jonah, do you want to start a question today?
This is a hard one.
I'll start.
Let's
I feel like Emmy would kick it in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like,
absolutely.
I feel like the disco movement just, I mean, that's like, I feel like all the gays just loved the 70s too. And as like, as a hardcore lesbian, Emmy would love the 70s.
I see Emmy and some hammer pants getting along quite well.
And, you know, just stoned the whole time too. I just feel like she would really, really vibe.
No, that's how it is.
Bell
Bell
bottoms.
bottoms, yeah.
I got you.
I'm confused. That's like the other... Anyway.
I feel like she would like the 70s.
Like it's definitely based on the Amazonians from the DC Comics, that Isle of Themyscira. So that
She
kind
knows the
of
DC name?
that ancient Greek kind of setup is definitely where she belongs.
Sure. Yona?
I was thinking probably the 20s, or not the 20s, but like the
Great question.
like the when the invention of the airplane was first being discovered. I think like that's like
Right,
30s, 40s? 30s, right?
like right, bro. I thought it was like 1800s.
It's early, either late 18 or early 19.
I think
So
it's
like
late
1910s.
1800s. Sure, I think around then. I think that is when Geo would probably do best.
Like Thomas Edison, kind of, like the light bulb and all
That's
that
like-
kind of stuff. Or is that earlier?
That's
That's
way
way
earlier. That's way
earlier.
earlier.
That's way earlier.
But I-
1910s.
the turn of the century.
Yes, I think at that time
Yeah,
period,
late 1800s.
given like all the advancements in technology, and I think that would be probably where he would thrive the best, and he would be like the upper class of that time period, dressed in some crazy cool
Peak
stuff.
of Great Depression. I see you.
Yeah, that's right.
That's looking like cyberpunky. Like all alchemy and
Like Victorian London?
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like the Industrial Revolution.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ewan.
I think Kev would do all right in like the Knights of the Round Table kind of
Oh yeah.
era.
Yeah.
That's
For
kind of,
honor.
yeah.
and
That's
glory.
that's a
For
sweet spot.
Camelot.
That'd be good. Just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medieval.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Renaissance.
between two super different ones for Joan because I feel like she has two very separate sides of herself. I'm between like pre-revolution France, like really long time ago royalty, like with the balls and like, you know, I feel like she would really thrive in the nobility era of France.
That's more of what you were talking about, like the big.
No.
Wait, that's not Victorian. Is
That's
it?
No.
very different.
No, very different.
That's just where I think when I think
yeah.
old party times.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
right
more thinking
before
like
everybody's
Marie,
heads got
yeah,
cut off.
Marie
Yeah.
Antoinette, kind of like pre-revolution royalty,
Yeah,
or
Count
the
Billy.
90s. I feel like Gilded Bandit Joan the 90s, Butterfly Princess Joan
Right.
pre-revolution
yeah.
France.
Yeah.
Spicy Ninja says hi, Jonah, Liesel, and Aaron. Apparently, they know those ones, but not the other ones. And then Kieran
Who do we
says
know
hi
that
to the
only
rest
knows
of
the
us.
three of us?
Kieran.
Kieran and
Kieran.
Spicy Ninja.
It's the
Hi, Spicy
same.
Ninja.
Hi.
You
Cool.
three, but
Us-
not
Leslie and I are like,
three.
what the heck?
Okay.
Tell us your real name,
Wow, you-
Spicy Ninja.
Oh, they refer to me as Liesel
Yeah.
too. So that's
Yeah.
an inside joke. I don't.
Oh yeah. That's,
Yeah,
well
I'm gonna
deserved.
need this.
That was the
Well
correct
deserved.
pick.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was the correct answer.
I have to go all the way around right now.
Casually
set up.
Your jaw hanging open. And
Oh,
you just
I made
feel
it.
like a little bit because you're just saying.
All
You
right.
can't see this on camera, but it's actually about a track. He had to book it.
True.
True that.
Okay. Questions answered, and our cards have been divvied out. So,
They said no.
Sneak.
the other one.
You sneaky person.
Yeah, Kieran said, don't forget about Amber, Reagan, and Josh.
Aww.
Hey, yo.
diving back into the world
The latte.
I would move mountains.
of
for that kid.
Ernaxia, with the members of Maximus Ultor and the three adventure friends
With shields.
with shields,
Thank you.
sailing off into the sun around midday, away from the conflict of Eovos, wondering what has become of their ally, Emmerich Aldrich, who is
Oh, he used the last name.
suspiciously who had gone missing during the battle, but the rest of you had no choice but to flee. So at this time, Amber, Jonah, Aaron, and Reagan, would you mind stepping away from the table for a moment?
Leslie's getting her Zuko moment.
I gotta go on my adventure with Zuko. I want my life-changing field trip.
Bringing some-
Time for another
This
group
is
huddle where
very
we shut the door every
scary.
3
Stay
seconds.
safe, friends.
Okay.
This time Reagan gets to come to the group huddle.
I feel so included.
I'm very scared.
So,
So,
as you feel your eagle form fade, and you morph back into your gnomish figure, which, you know, you've gotten used to by now.
yeah.
There's cold that envelops your body for a moment. And this weightlessness, as you feel your stomach churn and you fall through the air, your eyes roll to the back of your head. And then there there's darkness. And you feel unaware of your senses for a while. And it feels like maybe a minute passes, or two, hard to tell. And there's a voice that calls out. It's a young woman's voice. You just hear, Emmy? Emmy, wake up!
Do I
Come
recognize
find
this
me,
voice?
Emric! Emmy! It gets farther from you.
Do I recognize this voice?
It's hard to grasp exactly in this weird unconscious state, but down your entire back you feel this hard material. And it's actually warm. Contrast to the cold. And then you feel a small circle on your chest. And then there's a faint light. And you start becoming aware of yourself again. You start to open your eyes, and you see this green glow. And then you start becoming aware of this lit area that you're in, full of dust and smoke. And you see this black gauntlet, armored gauntlet, holding some sort of circular coin that is glowing green. And the green is shimmering off of it and onto you. You regain 8 hit points.
Solid. Woohoo!
You open your eyes all the way, and you're in some sort of dark, sun-covered room, but you can't see through the dust and the fog. But you are next to this black armored figure with this visor and like a jagged tooth place, and you have a deep breath as you take. You are still breathing, but like you come back to consciousness, and all of a sudden you hear this clashing of iron and spears around you. And your heart starts to beat faster. And you hear,
Yikes.
Emmy, wake up! And you are currently laying down in the arm of this figure who has seemingly caught you on your way down and has restored a little bit of your health. And while holding you, has one sword wielded, and you just hear like chung, 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 chung from around you as circling spears are surrounding the area, and they just have one sword completely deflecting every blow that come towards you.
Nice.
And them.
Do I recognize his voice?
Make a history check.
Oh, come on! Why? 12?
12? Do you recognize the music?
Is it TJ?
You look at the sword and you realize that this is Prince Talarian Denethrius, holding you in one arm and just defending you from the many spears, and you hear in the smoke bouncing off the corners, good morning. I need you to roll for initiative.
Stop! Oh my gosh! Wait, I dropped my phone. Oh no! Ugh, I'm not ready for this. 13.
13.
Yeah. I gotta see. Oh, it's been too long.
Alright, what was your initiative?
13.
You do notice out of the back of the helmet, there is poking out between the helmet and the chest plate. There is long white hair that kind of is just resting in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So, just picking up bits and pieces, you definitely know this is Talarian. You hear in the fog. Does the cowardly eagle think that he can save the little gnome girl and fight me at the same time? All the spears converge on Talarian, and he's like deflecting all of them with his sword. The first, second, the third. Let's see what happens.
How's TJ looking?
He's looking okay, but as he's deflecting the spears, like, he has you in one arm and his sword in the other, and his main objective, he held his action to defend you. So,
That's so sweet.
like, he was definitely giving, from what you remember, he definitely gave him the hands for a little while, but there's a struggle between protecting you and fighting off Zazor at the same time. You can't even see Zazor. All you see are the flashes of the spears. The whole room is filled with dust. You feel your lungs fill with dust and smoke, and you're coughing. So, when the initiative rolls, what would you like to do?
Can I heal TJ
Sure.
as my action? So I'm gonna do Cure Wounds, level 1. Because that's all the spell slots I have left.
Okay.
Ooh! 8! 8, so 8 plus 3. 11
Okay.
for my man. And then can I get out of his arms, as sad as that is, and turn into an eagle again, use my last wild shape?
Okay.
Yeah.
You would.
That's my bonus action, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you drop from his arms, you hear like a, as he starts he moves away a little bit, and it's starting to he starts swinging his sword from side to side, and with one hand he starts casting spells. Like there's a magic missile that he just fires out into the dust.
Nice.
While you start extending into a giant bird. You do feel on the sides of this building, you're not fitting super well, but you're
we're in a, yeah.
cramping up a little bit, and there's some semblance of the ceiling left that starts caving beneath your transformation, just because.
Oh, okay, it's that tiny of a room building.
It's like, you remember Leah's house? It's around that size, but
Okay.
as you transform, the building just collapses
Cool.
and more
And is
smoke
there a
comes
way,
up.
with my movement, can I eagle wings and get some of the dust out of there, or would
If
that
you want
just
to try
take
to
it up?
flap it away, I would say that would take an action.
Not
Which
as movement?
no, probably not.
All right. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my action.
That's what you're gonna
bonus
do?
Action. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Zazor's turn. Talarian can no longer protect you,
That's fine.
but
But if I can, I was like, if I can take the spears while TJ gets him, dude, Emmy's really willing to kamikaze at this
three
point.
attacks are going towards Talarian. One of them hits. He's definitely maneuvering around better as you see Talarian just kind of dodging between the spears. Now that he's more mobile, he dodges most of the attacks. There's one just kind of grazes him. He's kind of grazes his arm, and you hear of the spear metal on his armor plate, kind of cutting through it. And two spears are coming at you.
I have +1 to my AC because of Lucky's drink still. How long does that last?
For the purpose of this, I'm gonna say.
No
mix it.
dice?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
One is a 15 to hit.
Meats.
That was the lowest one. The other one was
Yikes.
a 27.
Well, this is gonna be a quick battle
Okay,
for
so
Emmy.
first one is 6 damage.
Okay.
Second one is 14 damage.
Okay.
So 20 total. Are you still an eagle?
Yep.
Do you have four temporary hit points?
6.
26. Okay. You do hear. You start to make. No, I think you'd be able to hear this. You do kind of hear running, and because of the space you're carrying up and your eagle perception, you're able to see the shadow of Zazor running through his little creepy walk he does with his hands behind. And he's starting to laugh. He's definitely like a lot more confident than the last time you saw him, based on the context.
Poor little fairy made Devorian mad. Poor little fairy in a body so sad.
Oh my! And he rhymes too.
Sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Next is.
Kick his ass,
TJ's
TJ.
turn.
Sorry, swearing. I think that might be the first time I've sworn.
He's going to see if he can perceive him. Natural 20. And he is going to cast Hold Person and try to keep Zazor in place. Zazor failed to save. So you're... and you hear Talarian's voice. Found you. My family knows all too well how to deal with jesters. He starts stepping forwards towards the dust.
That was a good line.
That's his turn as he starts moving forward through the dust. You also hear...
Tell me, Prince, will you wear the bloody crown I saw?
Your turn.
Can I attack him? Do I see him? I see him, correct?
You kind of see where he is. He's obscured, but he's also held, so it'd be a straight roll with advantage and disadvantage if you want to make an eagle attack on him.
Yeah, can I do an eagle attack? So it would be a straight roll for attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 10.
10. That one misses.
Really? He's
Can you make a
held.
beak and a talon attack as an eagle?
Yeah, it's multi-attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Please, 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 please. 16.
16 will not hit.
I know.
As you start scratching around that area, you do hear...
You'll never find Juniper if you kill me.
You start to hear fear in his voice.
Joshua.
It's his turn next. He's still held. At this time...
Would I know how hold person works and how long it lasts? Darn
You've
it.
never learned it, and it's out of your realm of knowledge.
Darn it.
Maybe learn it. We can look into it, druids.
I know, but...
TJ's gonna make some attacks. You see, like, as he goes to attack, you hear clanging of metals as all the spears from around the room retract to, like, protect Zazor in, like, the circular motion. As you see Talarian, like, striking super quickly, that's so quick that the dust is starting to clear around him, and you just see the black armored figure and, like, the horns going sideways, and, like, a clear picture around a frozen Zazor with spears going around him, and Zazor, instead of his usual laughter, is like, there's like a... He seems really tired.
This makes me very happy.
It's your turn.
Can I attack him again,
Okay.
please?
He's clear now, so you can attack with advantage.
Ah, yes. Oh, what dice do I want to use? Okay. Please, 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 please. Oh, 22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
Ha ha ha! Where did my d6 go? 4 plus 7.
7 damage?
For the first one.
Okay.
And then I roll to attack again.
Okay.
For talons with advantage again.
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. Natural 20
Roll damage.
and a natural 2.
That's a crit.
So, this is making me very happy. And that's 2d6, so 6 and 5, which is 11, 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I die, so will your precious June.
You see the blue crystal on his mask now, like, glowing fervently.
I have seen it, I swear.
His turn.
Okay.
Okay. He is no longer held, and as he does, you see the spears flick around him, and there's going to be 5 attacks at TJ. Looks like 3 of them are going to hit, and 1 was a natural 20.
Oh,
So
no.
he's actually going to take quite a bit here.
TJ, no!
7, 12, 15, and the crit. 7 more. So you just see as all the spears kind of fly towards TJ at once, and they skew him in different places as he's thrust back and hit into a back wall, and rocks start to fall over him, and
Not rock
dust
ball.
disappears over him. His turn. Do you have a spell you can use to hit him? Yeah, you're an eagle, right?
An eagle. God.
If you can, aim for this. He's gonna hold an action. You see this small vial in his hand.
I'm so sorry. Aim for what he's
Aim
holding?
for this, yes.
Hit that?
Yes, he's getting ready to throw it. You can see him. He wants you to cast a spell on whatever he's throwing.
Okay. Okay, it's my turn?
Yep.
Oh, no. Okay.
So he's gonna throw it regardless. So.
Okay, I'm gonna drop eagle form,
Okay, that's your bonus
and I'm
action?
gonna cast moonbeam
Okay.
on it.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna there it is. It's a 5-foot radius.
Mhm.
So I got a little bit of wiggle room.
Mhm.
Do I roll for that?
No, it's just moonbeam.
Yeah,
right?
it's just moonbeam.
As he throws it through the air, he rolled for it too. As he throws it for the air, you start casting your spell. You notice this little top of it kind of falls off while it spins, and you see red-black liquid start to pour out of it, just a little bit. And as you summon your moonbeam, there's a moment where it sucks into the red, and a mix of your purple magic with this red and black convulse. The strongest moonbeam you've ever seen comes down in the area, so strong that there's like this chasm appears. You hear a from Zazor as the entire area, like a giant friendly mushroom, comes out.
In the desert.
There's silence. Occasionally you hear of rocks falling and you can't see. That was Zazor's turn.
Okay.
TJ's turn. You hear a of rubble. Now it's your turn. What would you like to do?
So I don't see anything?
Now, are you still concentrating on the moonbeam?
Yeah.
It's returned now to like a normal state.
Moonbeam.
But
Yeah.
there was just a moment there where it was like, it is the most powerful magic you've ever produced.
Okay.
When it was combined with whatever.
Other than just it became powerful, did it do anything? I mean,
You can't really see
I
anything
can't
right
see!
now. So what would you like to do?
can I move the moonbeam to where Zazor was?
Sure.
Like, however,
You
do
think
I
you,
see
you
anything?
think you move it where it was?
Yeah,
You can
where
just
he
see like a
was.
faint glimmering light through the dust now.
Yeah. Can I just move it around as much as I possibly can?
Blindly in the dust?
Yeah. Oh, it's very slowly through the dust.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You can't really. You can't see
I
Talarian
don't
either.
see
If that's
any
what you're worried about.
movement at all.
No, something would have to be done about the dust or something.
The moonbeam casts some light, so I don't see any. I don't see anything. Wow.
No, I mean it's light meeting sand, dust in the air. It's
That's-
hard
yeah.
to breathe even.
I don't hear anything.
Make a perception check for
Okay.
what you hear. That's a different question.
Okay, I know. Sorry, I just didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah. 9.
9. It's hard to tell. Anything else you're doing?
Can I hold an action?
What do you want to do?
If I see Zazor, I want to move the moonbeam onto him.
Okay.
But not TJ, so if they're within 5 feet, keep TJ safe.
Okay. Moments pass. and you feel a cold grip on your arm, tugging you. And you look to the left and you see a tall, dark figure, and you hear Talarian's voice. Let's run! And he starts guiding you away.
Alright, I guess we're running.
You see him, and like it starts to cure a little bit where you can see his person. Stand back. And he's gonna like motion the two of you backwards. You see a fireball appear in his hand. And he shoots it through the dust. As it does, it kind of swirls it and clears a little bit of the way, and explodes as he casts fireball on the far wall. And it explodes. As soon as it does, sunlight comes through. You also have sun coming through from the top, but it clears like a cylinder through the smoke. Make a perception check for me as you see what happens in this clearing.
8. I'm gonna see if I have any luckies left. So
Okay.
please hold.
You also have 2 cards.
I know. I do know that. Oh, I do have luckies left. I have all of them. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna use 2 of my luckies.
Okay.
It's gonna be so sad if it's bad. 16, 19.
19.
Yeah.
So, as Talarian starts guiding you through the cylindrical place, you do see the edge of just this hole in the ground where your initial moonbeam got amplified and cast. You also see little shards of black and white. But also what catches your eye is on the ground there is this glowing blue crystal in the shape of like a 4-sided star that you recognize.
Was that on his desk?
It's the gem that's
On his-
always on Zazor's mask on the ground next to the hole.
And are we running?
You're gonna go past it?
Are we... Well, we're running towards it?
Yeah, so he cast the fireball, and then that is what you were able to see. It was just a little edge of the hole, and it revealed that it's on the ground, glowing.
Oh.
So if you want to run past it and snatch it, if that was the objective.
Yes, sure. Sorry, I thought TJ was leading us away. I thought it was
He
like
is.
a
He's
throw
leading
it
you
this
through
way.
the path he just made.
Okay, yeah, I want to
Okay.
grab it.
Okay.
Unless, wait, that's about. Please hold. Can I, as I reach for it, do I feel anything?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Like, no, but I mean, like, heat emanating from it. Like, it's not going to burn my
Arcana check.
hand. Yeah, okay.
It's not going to burn your hand.
I'm feeling terrible. 10.
10. It's probably safe.
Okay, I'm going to grab it.
Okay. You grab it, and you go. And as you,
That's it?
Talarian, run out the house, immediately you see to your right the remainder of the army. And you see the back of the boat just kind of disappearing over it. As the army seems to be crowded, they're not paying attention to you. There's some sort of source in the middle of the crowd that is drawing all their attention.
Oh. Okay.
But as you follow Talarian, he goes, this way, come on! And he goes towards the left, which is away from where the army was, kind of towards where the middle of town is.
Okay.
And as you start to run, there is this weird clockwork gear kind of vehicle that is there. It has like these handlebars that come out, and it's like hidden in like this dark shadow of the house. It's a very strange technology you haven't seen before.
How big is it?
It's about...
Compared to a vehicle,
Here
is
to
it like
here,
a motorcycle? That's kind of what I'm picturing.
It totally looks like a motorcycle.
Yes!
There's no wheels on it though.
But it's for sand.
Yeah,
I mean,
you haven't seen a motorcycle. There's no.
okay.
You don't have any knowledge of motorcycles.
Emmy's like,
in Ernaxia,
what
but
is
for
this?
Leslie,
But Leslie's
it looks a
imagining.
lot like a really high-tech motorcycle.
Heck yeah.
Anyway,
That's
so
cool as fit.
it has like there's a lot of like moving gears and like pumps and weird parts on it. But there's also a lot of black armor kind of going out in like jagged metal like armaments on it, like in layers as well. And he goes on and he gets on it and he motions you to get behind him.
I mean, if he insists.
Okay, so you get on the back of it. As it does, it slightly lifts off the ground, and there's just like this
Wow.
pulsing from it in the front and the back. At that moment, it kind of reminds you of the technology on the ship itself. on the that the 3 adventure friends with shields have.
Oh, there. Yes.
Like when you saw like the controls, it looks very similar to that. As he just starts it, and you guys
Here we go.
through the sand dunes, kind of keep hearing around the army. Are you all right?
Eh.
Sorry. And he kind of like takes one hand up, and there's like a, and he takes the helmet off.
Oh.
And you see the rest of the white hair
That's hot.
fall down. He's very sweaty.
But like hot sweaty.
Sure. And you recognize the face. Long time no see.
Hello again. I wish we were under better circumstances. This really sucks. Are you okay? How are you feeling?
Fine. Sorry, this is really awkward.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Should we catch up to your friends?
Catch up?
Yeah, you can still see the boat.
Oh, we can see that they left us.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you see the boat kind of in the distance.
Uh-huh.
As he starts going, you see like there is like a small cloud of smoke that kind of forms behind as the trajectory of it. This is like really weird magical technology. Like it's very strange, right? Some artifice or crap or something.
Yeah.
Right? And as he starts taking off, you got strong.
I don't know.
Thanks for not doing that to me that time I killed your friend.
That's okay. It was different circumstances, and I'm sorry. That
It
was...
kind of gets so loud that you can't really hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
As he starts speeding up during the
Oh,
conversation.
TJ. Do you think we killed him? Do you think he's dead? Do you think we defeated him? Because I would really like to
What?
think we defeated him. Do you think we killed him?
And now we're gonna invite everybody else back.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Really? That was fun! This is crazy. Should I go get them?
I mean, I'm gonna go get him in a second.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah,
I can.
Going back to the desert music, wherever that is.
Oh, okay.
Music.
Just trying to make things easier for ya.
Anyway,
I might have to switch.
that happened.
Wow!
Let's switch back to this one.
Interesting.
Sure, I can do this one.
I've just been dancing.
No, be cool, be cool, be
Be
cool.
cool. I'm gonna control it. Yeah.
They don't know if you lived or died, they did.
You want me to start crying? Because I will.
You showed up at the perfect time for Amber.
I'm so happy!
I was asking Amber uncomfortable questions.
Oh.
It's like he got the red box out with the red box of everything you don't want to talk about.
The red box is Jonah. That is the red box.
What a handsome box that is.
This is a handsome
My
box.
ice is melted. That was definitely longer than when I was in there.
Yours is pretty long.
Yours was really long.
This was longer. I get my
Time
ice
passes
is
differently.
melted.
It
Time
does.
passes differently.
Way to go
I
with your
promise
Zuko
you.
moment.
But I watched it back. You watched it?
No.
Oh.
No, they didn't watch it.
I
No. we
am
just-
very curious, Amber. I'm very
I don't
curious.
think we need to talk about it.
I'd be willing to bet that it was about the same time.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So, don't be jealous.
No, I'm not. They just said mine was longer and it wasn't.
Who said that?
I'd
They
say it's
did.
about the same
That's probably
time.
about the same.
No, because it was
Okay.
about.
Anyway, so
Doesn't-
back
It's
on
not a
to the ship.
competition.
Should I get out of frame or no?
No.
Okay.
What the hell happened?
Did you just die?
What the hell happened?
Maximus Ultor. You see the army kind of colliding at that certain point where you last saw Chad Budal and Parjan. And as you do, start seeing the town of Eovos disappear behind you. You do a head count. You're definitely a person down. What would you like to do?
I'm down. I can't do anything.
That's right. I was gonna heal her, and then I thought she's gonna run back. Didn't do it.
Is she stabilized at least? Are you stabilized?
No. Nope.
Can I stabilize her?
Who?
Or try?
Who are you stabilizing?
Joan?
Sure.
Where's Emmerich?
Would any of us have seen
12?
her fly off?
It's hard to say in the chaos of battle and war. No one was specifically pointing out to it. You probably noticed a giant eagle at a point, but what was your stabilization?
12.
12?
Was medicine
Okay,
check,
you're
right?
stable.
Cool.
Cool.
It's still
I could have
unconscious.
spared the dying. Sorry.
Come on, cleric.
I'm not there in my brain yet. I'm sorry.
Well, I know we can't go back through that army, but I feel we need to do something. Anything. To find Emmy.
Do we have the magic carpet?
I'm on it.
Oh yeah.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
I'm alive. I'm dead.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I can't do much anymore. I'm barely standing here myself.
I'm pretty weak as well.
If the three of you will take care of Joan, I'm gonna go look for Emmy.
Are you the
I don't-
self-sacrificing
Is the
type
one-
then? Is that the general vibe that I get from you?
She's one of two people I have left.
Well, going back
Something I
against
need to do.
back against an army. What? The worst you're gonna do is
I'll go around.
okay. Go around the army.
You know,
How are you
the
gonna go?
last time you were on foot in the desert, didn't
That's
go
why I asked about.
swell.
That's why I asked about the magic carpet, though.
But they were shooting at Joan on that magic carpet. They have bows and arrows. They have weapons to still shoot you out of the air. It's not as simple as just flying over an
We
army.
aren't saying that we won't go back. We're just saying that plan is awful.
Because we can't lose you. We can't lose you either, Kevin.
And I'm pretty sure this girl here passed out would be real angry if she woke up and you were gone as well.
Absolutely.
Keep in mind you're driving, by the way.
How far have we gotten from this, would you say?
I mean, you guys are as home free as you'd like to be. Do you want to check? Make a perception check for me.
Dirty 20.
320. You look back and you're starting to get a fair distance at this point from the masses. They're starting to become little specks in the desert. You do see what is a little strange is there is this puffy desert cloud that's kind of forming near behind you guys.
Behind us?
Yes.
Oh, back where the army
Yeah,
is.
it has like a source at the bottom, and it just kind of it's really thick, and then it kind of gets lighter and lighter. And as you look back for a while, it kind of stays in the same place.
Oh, it's coming with us.
Yeah.
Oh, something's after us. Great. I just told you that. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
what's-
accent's struggling.
Can you tell what is after us?
It looks like a
It
large.
looks like.
It looks like a
There you
large
go, I
thing.
got
of
you, darling.
snow.
It doesn't look very big. Like,
Is
your
it-
ship is way bigger than this thing, but there is a source that's kind of in the dust and like just kind of it's kind of just darkened. You wouldn't be able to like tell the details of it, but there's something.
Is it gaining on us, or is it moving at the same speed?
You want to investigate it for a while to see.
Yeah,
this
I mean, I'm
pace?
gonna keep my eye on this thing
Okay.
as we're
So
moving.
as you guys keep going, keep an eye on this figure. It's definitely like it's a little faster than you guys, so it is gaining on
That wouldn't happen to be the Rainbow Man, would it?
Rainbow.
Rainbow Man.
The queen guy, the king and queen,
The king and queen.
king and queen.
Ooh, this is not
people-
getting any clearer, DG.
Are you talking about Zazel?
Boots, yeah.
Boots.
Yeah.
Boots McGee.
The rainbow king or queen.
Yeah. Boots. Yeah, that wouldn't happen to be him out in the distance.
Would I put so much time into naming my character?
Anybody
Geo don't care.
Anybody have the ability to just like form a gust of wind or something?
I mean, I am an air genasi.
Can you just like the dust out of the way?
You know, why
It's
not?
pretty far back.
What's your range?
Let me see here.
We need Aang. I miss Emmy.
Never mind. Can't
She
do
would
it.
have woken me up by now. Yeah.
Definitely not waking up the girl who wouldn't listen to us.
So-
Back to the ship.
So that what's coming at us in the distance is not Boots.
I don't know. It looks like there's a ball of dust that's coming this way and it's fast.
About how far away is it?
Kevin, why don't you make a perception check for me?
Did any of us see the mysterious figure in all armor that attacked Zazor? Did we all see that happen?
What's that?
In the fog of war.
One of us did.
Kevin definitely did.
So, see what?
The
The figure in black.
Oh yeah.
You recognized
Yeah.
the sword.
16. The
It looks
perception.
very similar to your Admiral Blade, but his is more
Yeah.
thin and curved at the end.
16 for the perception check.
Go home. Sorry?
16.
What was your question? Sorry.
This is how far away is this?
It's getting closer, but it's still kind of far.
What if
So
I
it's-
slowed down the ship?
You want to let them catch you?
Let them or let it?
Whatever it is.
slow down.
Okay, I want to slow down a tad bit.
As he slows down, I'm gonna crossbow sword pointing at it.
Okay. As it gets closer and closer, you definitely see it's like some sort of you two. I'll say keeping lookout. You know, you're driving. It's some sort of one-person vehicle. It's very like small, and there's you. At this point, you're able to tell that there is a person on it.
Is it a broomstick?
They don't
One-
go that fast.
Yeah, that, you see one person on it.
Can we tell who the person is?
If you wait a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna slow down even more.
Okay. They're much faster than you now if you're trying to slow down. You want to stop?
No, just
Okay.
just slow.
How far away? Are they within 120
Range.
feet?
There's
By chance.
as they get closer, you definitely can see there's like handlebars, and grabbing onto them, it's like this black. It's a very strange vehicle. It's like black and armored and kind of goes out in tiers, and there's handlebars on the front, and it's just kind of like hovering and going through, and you see this black armored figure with like it's the same figure you saw earlier with the jagged tooth helmet, but the helmet is no longer on. Instead, you see flowing white hair going back, and you see the black
The girls in the room.
shoulder.
Yes! Aaron! PG!
Was that not the general reaction?
I don't know. Joan doesn't awake.
I don't know this guy.
So is the figure
Sorry,
within
Karen.
120 feet? Hydration check. That's so funny.
There it is.
She's like, I'm thirsty as hell.
No, you recognize this to be Talarian Demetrius Jr.
Can I cast message?
the third. I don't think he's in range for a message, but
It's
you definitely
120
see that
feet.
he's gaining.
He's shaking his
He's
hair.
getting pretty
annoyed.
close once he's at 120 feet, but in time, he does start gaining enough to get there.
Okay.
You should share with the rest of the group not to shoot him.
Hey, he's a friend. He can see fire, sees.
He looks kind of scary. I think I'm gonna speed up.
No, he's fine.
So should I speed up?
No,
or should I stop?
he's fine. We can let him catch up.
He's only
Probably.
killed one of your friends.
Should I stop?
Yeah, we can stop. It's fine.
Do I still see the army, or are they far gone?
At this point, you've probably passed the edge of Eovos, kind of past where like the oasis was. You're probably south right now.
Okay.
So you can stop. You'd be just at the edge of the town, but it's still pretty far from where the water docks are.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. Do your little break thing.
Yeah.
And do you want to look back at what's going on?
Yes.
Make a perception check for me.
Sorry.
I perceive nothing.
I'm still looking that direction.
At this point, you do see it's.
Such a gross
He
laugh.
kind of turns the handlebars to like come onto the side of the ship. So you have a pretty good view of him now, and you see like his vehicle. It's like this black, and there's like tan armaments and pumps and gears and very strange magic. It's like you haven't really seen this kind of transportation before. You also see on it there's like a little bit of purple, and you see right behind him, kind of like the arm's not quite going all the way around his waist. You see holding on this battered and bruised, kind of leaning on the back of him. You see little Emmerich Alderidge coming on the back
Full name.
of this vehicle. You can cast a message now.
Okay. To TJ. It's good to see you, mate.
He kind of looks up.
And like kind of lean over edge of the ship.
Good to see you too. He kind of waves a little awkwardly. I'm sorry I killed your friend last time.
It's okay. We met when you stabbed me, so
Oh,
you know.
yeah, I'm also sorry about
Yeah,
that.
you know, it's kind of a weird way to start a relationship, but you know, we're all fond of it.
Can I get on this?
Yeah. Hello.
I can.
Hi, TJ here.
Not Avatar!
Hello.
Are they on the sand?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go and just lower the ladder.
Hello, TJ here.
Why am I so bad at being good?
He comes to a park. At this point, Emmy, you're conscious. Just a little worse for wear, and he's gonna like get off of it. He's gonna put it into park as well. He's gonna like, do you need help getting off?
He's gonna like take his hand and just kind of nod a thank you. She kind of has like a glazed look in her eyes. She's looking
He helps
down.
you get off in the sand. There's a little bit of like a little sand cloud kind of like coming in now as well. Honestly, it's kind of nice. As you look back at it, you can't really see too far through it, so it's giving you guys a little bit of cover. Yeah, he helps you down and just kind of looks around as to you. Hey, can I get this on or in?
Can he?
So you know how like
How heavy does it look?
like boats can tow?
you know how like in like a standard like family boat or like in a trailer sometimes like in the underneath there's like a bunch of storage
Yeah.
places. There's a ton of places like that on this boat, kind of with the water where the water tank was.
Cool.
So with the size of this, like, okay, so motorcycles don't exist in Ernaxia, but this is basically a magic sand motorcycle.
Dope.
There's probably like a few places in that kind of works as like the size of like a storage unit or a garage that this can definitely go in. You probably have to like go down there, maybe like take out your keys and
Sweet.
open it for them. But
Yeah, I'll be down in a minute. We can get this on straight away.
thank you.
As soon as I see Emmy, I'm gonna cast Cure Wound on Joan.
Okay.
Not on Emmy. Sorry. As soon as I see Emmy.
Emmy's moving, Joan is
No,
not.
you're valid. You're valid. It was just a funny, like, the way it was phrased.
It
was really
was.
funny.
I was just making sure she's not gonna run away.
No. I get what. Yeah.
That's just such a pet peeve of mine.
Do you not want 14 hit points? Because I could take them away.
You can if you want to.
I mean, they
You don't want to see your boyfriend?
Hey man.
Boyfriends!
Boyfriends
Reagan
here.
would be all over TJ. That's all I'll say.
Boyfriends here.
What have I done? Okay.
Have I let down the ladder already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, are you going down there? He's staying
Yeah.
down with his bike.
Yeah. Nope. I'll go down there and meet him.
Rides a motorcycle.
We can fit it in here, if that's okay.
Sure.
I'm Geo. Where are my manners? I apologize. This is Sweet Sweet Freedom. I'm Geo.
Oh, why does he always do the introduction?
Wow, I was British. Is this like
This is your ship?
This is my ship. Yeah, Sweet Sweet Freedom.
My name's Talarian.
Talarian.
is Joan awake?
Nice to meet you, Talarian.
Yeah.
You, I see you
Wait.
saved my friend.
Oh, are you in their booth now?
We're the 3 adventure friends with shields. They're Maximus Ultor. It's a whole thing.
We just
I don't know.
met him!
Yeah,
You're not there.
I know.
it's a whole thing. I mean, I don't know what we are at this point, but we're figuring it out.
I like your boat.
Yeah, Sweet Sweet Freedom. She's a sweet, sweet ride.
There's
I'm
still
being
an
honest.
army.
As,
We should
as
go.
you're looking at this, as you're looking at this
Hi.
bike,
The army's still following us.
as
We
you,
should-
he,
we should
he's kind of, he like turns it on so it like starts to hover again. You see like this blue kind of magic force kind of pulsate back from like 2 different points. Make your history check with advantage.
Oh?
Thank you.
At this point, Kevin make his way down
14.
the ladder too, just
Yeah.
to be with the boys.
This technology, there's a little bit of a unfamiliar technology mixed in with
Bless
it,
you.
but
Thank
the
you.
base and design of this, bless you.
Thank you.
The base and design of this is definitely reminiscent of your people's technology. Like, you really recognize how this thing kind of works.
Where did you get this?
Oh, I bought it.
From where?
I was in Zoltic.
Zoltic. Do I know where that's at?
Make a history check.
Don't forget the D4 this
Oh,
time.
you're right. Oh, it's 21.
21. So Zoltic is the capital of the elven forest of Faranor.
Oh.
Okay.
He went to the elf place.
Okay.
So he was already there.
Well.
Which is fairly nearby.
Mhm.
Like if you cross the border of the Sethic Valley past like a few elven battle settlements, you find Zoltic pretty soon.
How much did you pay for this?
Oh, I don't remember. I just kind of forwarded it to savings.
You know what? I am very familiar with that. Very familiar. You know, it's a write-off is what I always say. Am I right?
Isn't Geo an orphan?
He's a rich
I'm not sure what a write-off is.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come aboard. Come aboard. You said the Emmy. Hello. You're alive.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Sweet Sweet Freedom. The name must sound a little bit different.
Yeah, then you would arrive at this point.
Yeah. Kevin's just gonna immediately kind of like run up to Emmy and like want to give her a hug, but he's like, "I'm not really big on touching. I'm just gonna."
Emmy's gonna go up the ladder.
Does Joan see Emmy?
Nice to see you again, Kevin.
And go for like the forearm.
Oh yeah.
Solid.
Good to see you, mate.
Good to see you too. Nice sword.
Thanks. I got it from pretty cool guy.
Kind of waves his around a little bit. They like almost match. They both have like the red and blazing in the middle, except for yours is like straight to the point. And his is shorter and curved.
How much time has passed since they left?
The battle.
Since the last session ended?
A few minutes.
Just a few minutes? Oh, okay.
Like 10,
Okay.
20 minutes. So
There's a huge difference.
stuff
Yeah.
that happened with just you happened while the battle was going in during your escape, to give you kind of an idea. So there's overlap between what just happened with you
You're right.
and like the...
How long has Emmy been missing? Let me ask that question.
To them, 10 minutes.
So like a few minutes.
Yeah.
A few minutes?
To them, 10 minutes. To you, like I don't know. You were just catching up.
Yeah.
We just started talking about what we were gonna do to go
Plus,
find
you were unconscious for a little bit.
That's true. Well, there's a difference between like, oh, we were worried for a couple minutes and it's been a half hour, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wondering how mad at us to be.
So, where's everyone else?
Jones on board. And
Where's the big guy?
Oh,
he's,
oh my gosh, I'm tearing up.
he and Tiefling friend, they didn't make it.
Oh, they're not here with you?
We lost them at the Wall of Sentinel.
Oh. Yeah. Kind of bites his lip. Oh. He puts his hand on your shoulder, but he kind of like dazes and wanders his eyes in the sand. Sorry.
It's alright. They're not in pain anymore.
Oh.
Right. I guess. Of the yeah.
So Joan sees
Up you
Emmy
go.
come up the ladder.
That you could tell that really bothered him.
Yeah.
To be fair, that dude's lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way up the ladder. Joan, you come to consciousness. Lucky standing over you.
What's Emmy? What's wait
Lucky's just gonna point. He's gonna point to the ladder and just be like, "Go that way."
I hit my head really hard.
Climb off the magic carpet.
Enric!
We're up the ladder
Joan
at this
books
point?
it over and like bone crushing hug lifts her up. I'm so glad you're alright. Oh, I was so worried about you. I was looking for you everywhere.
Geo, you make it up the ladder at this point too.
That's true. She's
Where
the only
were
one not to
you?
be mad at.
We should get going. There's an army still.
Yeah, and we're going, but are you alright?
She's just like kind of shut down. Let's-
Kevin, you make it up now too.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say wait till then to get up.
I can start driving once they get up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third gear.
Joan, you do see behind Emmy, Geo appears, and Kevin appears as well. And then you see
Sorry.
Right again. It's okay.
You see the long
In character.
white hair first of
Oh my hell.
way too nice.
Do we need to take a break now, or?
Is it hot in here?
Can we get another hydration check?
Yeah.
please?
You did it already.
Gavin, thank you.
You see Talarian Demetrius in this black, fine armor, the green eagle clutching the fish on his chest.
Sorry, my sister texted and said she's watching the stream with my mom.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
Hi,
She almost
Cindy.
died, but she didn't.
Good job.
Yes, so, Joan, you see Talarian
I'm
Demetrius
also-
for the first time.
Sorry.
Talarian! I can't believe you made it.
You have a hell of a bird.
Yeah, his name's Sir Tim.
Kind of bounces off from behind your shoulder. Yeah, I know.
He won't respond to anything else.
No, yeah, I know.
Where were you? How'd you get here so quickly?
I was in the neighborhood. Are
Then
you-
look around at the desolate wasteland.
Are you okay? It was Joan Mike and Sky the Guild Abandoned, right?
Still liking Sky. But thank you.
Sorry about last time we met.
It's alright.
What
Yeah.
happened? What
Sorry
happened
I
last
killed
time,
you.
guys?
I killed her, but she's okay now.
Yeah.
He helped. I'm
I'm
fine
gonna make
now.
note of my dad.
He helped though, and
He
it
asked
was a
us-
really weird way to meet somebody, I think.
I was surprised when I heard that you weren't in charge of the Isle currently.
Oh.
We're not gonna get anywhere today.
I killed her. And then I killed my dad. I'm sorry.
Well, Gareth's taking care of it.
And what were you doing?
Couple things. I've been around. I was in Zaltic. That's what I was nearby. That's when your bird, Sir Bird.
Tim.
Yeah, Sir Tim. I didn't talk to him directly. There was a druid who helped me talk to the bird.
You talked to Sir Tim.
I didn't talk to Sir
Can
Tim.
she
the
like
druid.
stroke his beak a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah.
As he does, he kind of like
She
hides
like
his
kind of
posture
just
and
like
puffs his feathers out a little bit, and there's like
good bad. How delightful.
sorry about Haru and Samira. I hope to make things right, honestly. Double sorry, I guess.
If it's any consolation, I believe you are forgiven. Are forgiven.
I'm really pretty sure Samira forgot about everything, like, after it happened.
Maybe. Atonement's a tricky thing, but I'm trying.
That's all that matters.
I got your letter. He holds up a little note.
I, honestly, with how Sentinel was lurking, I didn't know who to turn to.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone there first, but I figured following the bird would be better.
You were correct in that. Sentinel is fallen. Completely.
Jeez.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is... Goes over to you now, Lucky, since you're the only one who doesn't know. My name is... you can call me TJ.
Oh.
My name is Tulare.
Sorry, Ember doesn't know what to do with that.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm really had trouble with my accent.
Dump stall all stars. Thanks for the raid.
Hi, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Hey.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Lucky. I'm one of the friends with friends with the owner.
The three adventure friends with Shield.
Okay.
She gets
I
this.
didn't
It
know.
sounds
So
like she's
your
struggling
name
with
is
words.
Lucky, or you are Lucky?
Both.
Oh.
We could use some of that, I guess. Hey, how can I help?
Can I keep the bike?
Can you keep my bike?
I mean, I guess that's selfish. I'm sorry. It just reminds me of home. I'm sorry, but another time.
Like a joyride or something.
Okay.
Sorry. TJ, you said?
Sure.
Okay. Sorry, TJ. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, Tularian or TJ. Some friends call me TJ.
Well, currently we're on a mission with the same people we were with last time.
Are you all right? You sound a little hoarse. Maybe you could use that coin I gave you.
What is it? Is it a coin?
It heals.
Really?
Yeah, it's not quite the same power as the coins that were made by my father's.
Yes, of course.
My
Henchman?
friends haven't been able to replicate that same level of magic, but they heal and they're strong.
Thank you. I'm all right. I mean, nothing that a good night's rest and time shouldn't heal. Currently, we're in a bit of a tight spot. Oh yeah. Sentinel's fallen. We're looking for the stones that your father was looking to collect.
Kind of winces at that a little bit.
My apologies.
No. It's alright.
There's some currently in the area. His brothers. And
Joan. It's alright, you're safe now. Take a deep breath.
it just doesn't. It's alright.
Is this like a bad... Do you guys need to like have a meeting first?
No,
I can wait. I don't mind.
you're right. I think we're just recuperating.
I think you guys. Oh, it's gone again. Give it to me, please.
Hi, y'all, darling. I'm from South Carolina. You know,
It's so gone.
I really like football and stakeouts. And, you know, sometimes on the weekends I take my horse
Oh, I gotta
out.
practice this all the
Yeah.
time.
Throw the dang ball.
I'm so struggling.
Well, I dug my keys
Into the side of his
Come right.
There it is.
Sorry.
Okay, so I think that you guys mentioned that you wanted to have a funeral with your friends the next time that we had a minute. And if we're driving, I guess, in the opposite direction of this army, I think maybe we could take some time to do that before looking for that treasure you mentioned before.
I can get us going someplace safe, at least. And if you guys want to take time to prepare.
It sounds like this friend knew them as well. So
You motion towards him, and you see he's actually just kind of standing with his hands in his hand and just waiting quietly for you guys to have a conversation.
This is the first time we've had a moment to breathe.
Pretty much since we left
Such
the island.
The island. That's a good point.
Well, I think we should start with a nice rest, and Gigi and Dex and I will get the ship where we need to be, and then you can have a moment for your friends. If that sounds like a plan for everybody.
We need to stop heading in the directions of the stone, though. We need.
Where is that?
Well,
Joan pulls out the map.
Kevin has the maps, doesn't he?
You have the map
Yeah.
with the circles.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's in the bag of holding.
You guys can have the maps.
The
Yeah.
maps.
They pull out the maps.
You have a bag of holding for like a general inventory for. And
Yeah.
you.
These are the centered spots for the Stone of Lust currently that have been marked. I think that these are the places that would be most wise to check before we leave the desert. But we need to collect these stones because as they've been falling into the wrong hands, this power is indescribable and world-ending, and we aren't doing it so well. Just the three of us.
Gigi, are you're pretty good with maps, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can pretty much remember them when I see them.
Yeah. Well, let's give the maps to Gigi. We want to take first watch for the night.
Yeah, I'll plot the
Yeah.
first route and
And he'll start heading in
get us
that
going.
direction, and everybody kind of get some shut-eye, some recovery time, some alone time, if that need be your speed after what we have experienced, and then we can all meet up and talk about next steps once we're all less everything. I was gonna say emotional, but I didn't want to insult people.
Have you Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No worries.
Curiosity. Have you recovered my my father's stone yet from the woman who stole it?
Not yet.
We haven't seen her since.
Right.
Inland?
Right. That's alright. I was just wondering. It's been a while.
What stone was that again? Do you remember?
That was power.
Wrath.
Wrath.
Oh, Wrath. Is there a power stone?
Scary.
No, that's not a sin.
That's not a sin. Ain't nothing wrong with power.
I think that's an
That's
infinity
because I have
stone.
power.
Funny, I always
Bless
think
me, Lord.
Vivian has lust because it's Vivian.
Just
Because she
black
wears leather.
Flirted with Joan one time.
I just always do.
Currently, we only have two, and that would be pride and envy. And who has?
Why are you
the-
collecting them?
We're collecting them to keep them out of the wrong hands. Because
Deliver them to Wintercrest. It's Wintercrest, right? Reduction my own.
I know, I got it too.
Because currently they're being found by the same organization that your father was working with and Maud. And
And my brother.
And
they
Vivian.
intend
Vivian.
to take over and summarily end the world with them.
Right. Why don't you just destroy them? I mean, the stone and the azonite is what drove my father mad. Why would you hold on to them?
I use the stones to destroy the stones. Sorry.
Does Kevin say that in character?
No.
I can't. I'm trying to remember the lore. Reagan's trying to remember. You have to go to Wintercrest and bring
Because
them
you
there.
can use them all to
Yes,
close the gate forever, basically.
that's right.
yeah.
After we collect the stones, we're taking them to Wintercrest to be able to close the gate that will forever, infinitely, that opens up to the gods of the other realms.
The son of Loeb
The
was
son of
trying
Loeb.
to summon a thing.
They're trying to summon something currently.
Okay, throwing a lot of information at me.
I know, I apologize.
So
I'm not quite
the stones
encyclopedia.
connected with all the other stones open a gateway that summons gods and evil things that you want to get all the stones to take there to destroy them, but the bad guys also want all the stones to take there to bring them here.
This is the first time hearing about this.
I know,
as well.
I'm getting caught up in
This
this.
is
Great, then
These are great questions.
yeah,
So-
Why don't we ask these
we're in the
questions?
same boat.
That's a great
Dawn,
question.
general of the demons, wanted to bring a creature into existence that would destroy the mortal world through a
Yes.
ritual that he performed at Wintercrest.
And if we bring it there, then it will close the gate forever.
Yeah.
Can
And
I
the
relay
original
this
Knights of
information?
Barador.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll say you get the three adventure friends with shields.
And
Dex is
Talarian.
also here, by the way.
Yes.
The three adventure friends with shield and Talarian Demetrius. Catch them all up.
So when you said save the world,
You very well meant save the world.
At this point, can Emmy sneak away?
Well, they're talking to her.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you can sneak away.
I've
So-
been waiting for people to stop.
Do I
wanna
notice?
Stealthily do it?
Yeah.
Make it stealth
so Lucky's gonna go. So when you save the world, and Emmy's not gonna be where she thought she was.
Probably
Probably not.
Okay.
It depends on how stealthy she is. Steps on a branch.
We just see Emmy right before the cabin, and she
Oh,
runs
well,
inside.
6, so probably Greek.
I mean, you just see her walking away now.
So when she said save the world,
Yes, we quite literally mean save the world, and we've already had 2 friends.
I mean, you saved my kingdom,
I was just kind of
Well,
in it
that
for the
sounds
treasure.
cool.
my father's kingdom.
I just wanted to
Your
find
brother's
treasure, not save the world, but
Saving the
Kind
world
of.
sounds pretty cool.
He
Sounds
is.
pretty
It's a bit dramatic, but he's watching over things right now.
I had the.
It's kind of complicated. Is there somewhere I can have a little privacy to change out of my big heavy armor?
Oh yes,
absolutely.
of course.
Down below, master's quarters.
There's actually no privacy here. You have to do it right now.
We also have like this.
John's
this
like, I have a chamber you can use.
I'm making every NPC from this point on like super unattractive, super mean and unlikable.
we also have like a mudroom of sorts that we put our armor in whenever we come on board because we have to change in and out of it pretty fast when we decide
Yeah, I just like to get dressed.
Down below.
Yeah.
Down below.
Oh my
You can
God,
use.
they're watching it
There's
on the TV.
there's
TV.
there's a washroom down there. Pretty easy to find.
My quarters are all the way. Walk all the way down the hall. The one on the end. If you want to use it.
Thank you.
Honestly, just pick a room. We're all up here.
Right.
I'll get us moving.
He starts going down below. Did you go below deck as well?
No, just to like the other end of the deck where she can be
Okay,
alone.
Jim's
Okay.
gonna approach Emmerich.
Okay.
Emmerich, are you okay?
No.
Why?
How sharp is what she's clutching?
Oh.
It can be at the points.
Okay, because depending on how sharp it is, like, she's gripping it.
There is
might-
a way for her to grip it tightly without it cutting.
I mean, she doesn't care. If it cuts her, it cuts her.
Okay.
You know.
Sure.
It's
You probably would be gripping it kind of like this, where it wouldn't poke into you, honestly.
How big is it?
Well,
Give me a solid.
Yeah, huge.
Massive. Probably too big.
Wonderful. Okay.
What? Why?
And then she's gonna hold up the.
You see Leslie hold up this.
Emmerich.
Sorry. You see Emmy.
Emmy suddenly
Matter.
feels like she's not in control.
Focus! You see Emmy hold up this this pulsing blue gem.
Where are our minds today? Oh my
Continue.
God. Thank you, Gavin, for the hydration check once again.
You see Emmy hold up this pulsing blue gem, which is shaped like a 4-pointed star.
What is that?
You recognize it.
What is
Zazor's
it?
mask.
Always on Zazor's mask.
Is he dead?
Can I reach out to
Emmerich
Joan?
Alderich.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
No!
Joan
I
reaches
don't
out
even-
and
we don't
taps
know.
it. Where did you get this?
From Zazor.
Please
She
elaborate.
doesn't smile.
Joan, as soon as you go to touch it, you kind of get the sensation of a hiccup. And for a second, you don't see what's in front of you anymore. You see Cyaradrin flying through a room that's on fire for just 1 second. Then the image fades. The next thing you see is this. You see this kind of sandy rock ground and a hand breaking out of it. Vision fades again. And the next thing you see is Emmerich crying, holding out her hands like this, with the wall of sentinel behind her and smoke. And then you see just Emmerich again holding it out. As you do, you kind of blink and reach your hand back.
What the hell is that?
I want to touch it. I want to see stuff.
Emmy, like, kind of look at it and examine it and just. Did it change at all? Did Emmy feel or see anything when Joan touched it?
No?
Can I see that, Emmerich? For a moment.
Joan's also a paladin.
Thank you. You have to give it back.
Of course.
So she hands it over.
Mhm. As soon as you let go of it, you just see a flash of just like this kind of area of someone's face. And you see yellow eyes and blue scales. And you see like this angry expression with tears in it. And then you see Joan again.
What is this?
Why would you think I know?
You kind of have the same like withdrawal moment.
Yeah.
There's definitely like a specific reaction.
Well, tell me what happened, Emmerich. Please. You're not yourself, and you haven't been for a while, but especially so now.
Well, I figured we had the chance to defeat Zazor, so we needed to take it. So I went after him and was knocked out immediately. Kind of embarrassing. And then just... Well, Talarian woke me up. And together I think we defeated Zazor, I don't know. A lot happened. We fought him, and then we ran. But he talked about my sister, and I think she's alive. And I didn't think she was before. I always assumed she was dead, and now she probably is. Because I chose you guys instead of her.
How so?
Zazor knows where she is, and he threatened her life if we fought him. But we did. Because I can't trust what he says. And he could be lying, for all I know. All I know is that this crystal might have cost me my sister's life.
We know that he doesn't have as much power as he claims.
He knew her name.
And that's all he probably knows. You know his god tells him bits and pieces, but he doesn't know everything and he's not omnipotent. If your sister's out there, your sister is out there and we'll find her. Especially if we have this currently. We'll find her, Emmerich. He was trying to save his own life, because he knew that you could end it.
You should go to bed. And she's gonna snatch it back.
Okay.
And just, like, turn away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I just want to make sure that I got all of divisions written down. So I have Cyadrin flying in a room of fire, and then angry crying yellow eyes with blue scales, and then hand breaking through sandstone.
What color was
I wonder who that is.
And then Emmy sticking her hands
Could
out
be
with
me,
a
could be my
sentinel behind
brother,
her.
could be my sister.
Okay, thank you.
One of the three of us.
What,
Does
time,
she have
what time of day is
colors
it?
too?
It's probably around 5, so the sun is still up, but kind of starting to go around and over. Probably have like an hour and a half until it's like nighttime.
During all of this, can I have just been moving the boat towards the circle of where we had talked about previously for the
Yeah,
Stone of the Lust?
sure.
What color was the hand that broke out?
So in the picture you saw, it was definitely nighttime. But you couldn't see too many details of it. It was kind of dark. I'd say the only
Did it look
colors you
human?
were able really to see, it looked like five-fingered. And honestly, the only colors you were probably able to see is like kind of silhouetted, but also like dark gray.
Okay. And then Cyardrin, it was in her room, was on fire, from what I could perceive.
She was in a room that was on fire. You
Okay.
weren't able to tell enough of the details. It was
Okay.
you only saw it for like a split second.
Alright. Okay. Can Joan go downstairs and find a spot to herself in the washroom? What?
Tell her hands down there.
No.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
He's in the
So, Emmy, where
mudroom.
did you go?
I still want to be where she's at. She didn't leave. She just told Joan to go to bed.
Okay. And then you're driving. Lucky, what are you doing?
I was gonna ask if there's a way, you know, her fun little Peter Pan position at the top of the ship.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if there's a way she can kind of like sleep in the ropes and the rafters. I don't know why I like that.
Ropes?
Yeah. I don't know.
Make a hammock?
Yeah.
I'd say that you've been on this ship for a while, and there's like a spot that you've kind of made from like some spare ropes. That it's not exactly a hammock, but it's like tight rope, like enough of them where you can lay down. Probably shouldn't like spend the night there, but you can lay down there and chill.
Okay. I will chill there.
Okay. Kevin, is there anything you want to do during this time?
Just gonna stand at the
Helm?
not at the helm, just kind of out on the deck on the side of it, just staying there.
So Emmy is also doing that. But so on one of the sides, do you just want to be on the other side?
On the same side, but from a distance.
Okay. So after Joan leaves, you just kind of see Kevin. You can just kind of tell that he's respectfully giving you your space, but you know he's there. Probably like 20 feet down, just kind of under the banister.
Exactly.
It's like this awkward camera zoom where it's like going into focus.
Get out of my sulking spot!
I don't like you guys today.
This is a weird energy. We need to not take breaks because I think it like messes with our flow, you know.
Agree.
Can Emmy... Emmy's gonna walk over to Kevin and, without looking at him, hand him the stone. Or the diamond.
For the first time, you see the stone that's usually on Zazor's head.
Did you take that off of?
Touch it.
Take that off of? Okay. Grab it from her. Oh dear.
Kevin dies.
Rocks fall.
Rocks fall. In the desert.
DM really doesn't like us today.
Two images flash through your brain.
Okay.
Imogen.
The first one, you see two blue dragonborn kneeling down. They are bound on their knees. And above them, you see your brother looking at you, sword drawn, around this landscape and broken home. This visage of the burning dragon isles that you remember. And then the vision changes. And for 1 second, you see laying down this dirty-faced, thin, pale, elven male, closing his eyes, and then they open, and that's it.
Do I recognize?
That was Calyx.
Sorry. I'm controlling myself.
What did you see?
No, he's gonna kind of like almost drop it and then catch it again. Give it back to Emmy.
Emmy's gonna take it back.
Okay.
Did anything happen? No more vision?
We're vision hungry.
Show me things!
I can see why Zazor would go crazy though, because it's
Yeah.
showing you past and present indiscriminately.
Yeah. I saw
In future.
my parents and my brother.
Oh.
I saw Calyx. Was it?
How is he?
His eyes open, that's all I saw.
I mean, it's
Very pretty blue eyes.
That's my boy.
Father, no.
Help.
Interesting.
What did you see?
Would you want to... Did I...
Can you make a perception check?
Oh. Okay. Ooh. 22.
22. As you kind of look at it, as he says that, there aren't any flashes in your brain again. But you do see just movement in it. And you hear like these screams really faintly in your head. And it's so hard to tell because it's blue and small and distorted, but there's someone running for a second and then it just fades. But it's constantly just kind of pulsing softly. There's a wild item.
What class is TJ? Do we know?
He's a fighter.
Is he a fighter?
Don't get too hung up on PC or NPC classes.
Because he can piece it meal as much as he wants.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
He's kind of similar to an Eldritch Knight if you want to know, but with some.
I was
Those
like,
are really cool.
Homebrew.
Do I think that TJ would know what this is? Sorry, that's what I was trying
You
to.
can always just ask him.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, okay.
If you think to ask him, ask him.
I think I'm going to. Where's TJ?
He went downstairs to change out of his armor.
We need to go find him. I'm gonna see if he knows what this is or what it does.
Okay.
You guys want to head there?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
John,
We are going to knock.
As you head downstairs and you kind of go towards the washroom.
I thought he's in the mudroom.
No, listen.
Okay,
This
I don't
is-
have
it's
to
where
go
I
there.
would. I know where he would be. weeks ago. You guys are just bugging me today. Yeah, as you approach the washroom and you see kind of stepping out of it, his hair, his like silver hair now, instead of kind of loose and dry, has been wetted. Just saw a washroom and decided to wash his sweaty self. As he comes out, he's wearing like this dark red fine tunic and like a belt that kind of goes out and on top of it. You've actually seen this tunic before. It has like kind of some of the gold trimming designs and just simple pants. And you see him trying to tie one of his bracers.
Joan, almost on instinct, walks up to him and kind of like unspokenly starts to help him with the bracer.
Kind of laughs at this.
We're really gonna have to find you a better way of getting these on.
They were my father's.
Really?
Yeah, as he kind of brings it up, you see on the bracers themselves, there's there's like an embroidered symbol of the same eagle clutching like the fish
It's beautiful.
on each of them. Thanks. It's like a whole royal prince.
She reaches her hand out
Thing.
for the other arm. If it's not tied yet.
No, it's not.
And she helps him.
And
tie
then Kevin and Leslie, you guys walk down.
Kevin and who?
I'm sorry. Kevin and Emmy.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's an off day today.
it. What color are they?
They're
Same
brown and
person.
gold. Like
Same
they're
person.
beautiful pieces. I mean, you recognize that the eagle holding the fish is the Isle Demetrius like signet.
How interesting.
And you guys walk in and Joan is just helping Talarian. There's like some steam coming out of the bathroom. They just kind of look up at you guys.
Yeah, there's steam coming out of the bathroom. Sorry.
Emmy, without as Emmy doesn't care about what's going on. Like she has no
Sure.
reaction whatsoever, but she
Kevin's
goes.
Vale.
Which stone does Kevin have right now?
Kevin's exhausted.
And pride.
Pride, yeah.
Kevin has pride.
Get away from world.
She
Thank you.
finishes
Scary.
it and like takes a glance at it before letting go.
Thanks.
Of course.
Just like it's guy. Hello.
Can we talk?
Of course. Do you want to go somewhere private or do you want to stay here?
They can come.
Okay.
I just don't want to stay in the washroom. Can Emmy go to like the
No,
main
they like
room?
stepped
There-
out. Do you
we're in the
remember
main
in the
room.
Oh, we
main
did
lobby
step
room,
out, we
there's
did
like a
step out.
washroom
Oh, I
area
see.
and
I
you
follow,
just-
I
You
follow.
just stepped out of it.
It would be funny if
They were
everyone's in the
standing
We're
off
just
the-
in the bathroom like gossiping like girls in high school. Can Emmy go and sit on one of the couches and kind of like bring her knees up, you know? And then look at Zazor. What should I call it? Gem, diamond, doesn't matter.
She called it a
You
gem.
call it a stone.
Stone.
You guys don't know exactly what this
Yeah.
object
I know we
is.
don't know what
Your
the item
arcana
is,
check
I
was a
just-
10.
Joan is
Yeah,
gonna
I know.
Joan is gonna sit down at an adjacent couch.
It's like there's a conversation pet.
Yeah.
Nice. I love this.
Talarian kind of like approaches you and just stands.
Do you have any idea what this is?
Yeah.
Tiberius gonna get a vision.
Oh, jeez.
Is that
It's a good
juice,
one.
Louise?
Where's the NPC get the good vision?
What did you see?
Is this the future?
I don't know.
It can be the future, the past.
Present.
It's a little bit of both.
I saw my father.
So did I.
He killed you. But it couldn't because his hair was red. Sorry.
His hair was red.
He offers it back to you.
Okay, Emmy takes it back.
Handle this.
Do you have any? You have no idea what this item is, or where it comes from, or how we can find out what it is, who we can talk to?
He kind of covers his face for a second.
Oh, poor boy.
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Can Joan put a hand on his shoulder?
He puts his hand on your hand, on his shoulder. No, I'm sorry. He was in the throne room. That was on the weird creepy dude from earlier?
Mm-hmm. So, he can see visions. At least to our knowledge, we aren't quite sure what's real or what he makes up or what his god shows him. Whether it's this item, now that we have it, or...
We don't think it's necessarily 100% accurate. I mean, from what I saw, one of the things I saw was pretty much spot on. The other one I haven't seen before. I don't know.
What did you see?
I saw my brother and my parents, and how they died.
Sorry. Family can be tough.
Have you seen that before?
Oh yeah, no, it's exactly how I remembered it.
So it was the past.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment. Joan's gonna step into the washroom.
Okay. Sorry, I can't be of more help.
It's okay, you've helped a lot. Thank you for what you did out there.
Ugh.
I have one more question.
Yes.
What happened when I was knocked out? Did you see or hear anything?
You were only out for, I don't know, 6 seconds or so.
Give or take.
I caught you and I healed you, and that was kind of that.
You didn't hear anything?
Just creepy laughter from Creepo Magumbo.
Mm-hmm.
No, he says that.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you-
his name now.
Do you think Zazor's dead? Do you think we defeated him?
I don't know. I mean, when you shot the mana with your ability,
That's what that was? Sorry. That was
say
what-
that
that was not Emmy.
that was pretty devastating.
He might know how mana got made and stuff. We still don't know anything
That's
about that.
awesome.
You don't know because you weren't at the session.
At this point, Emmy's
we don't know anything about
gonna
Emmy.
Yeah,
like
we don't really know.
bring her head
You know,
up.
it's made out of
That
blood.
was mana?
Yeah.
You still have some? You're making it?
No, of course I'm not making it, but we still had some.
So you're just using what you have left?
It was made with the blood of my people.
I
If
know.
the blood of my people should go towards anything, it should be righting the wrongs of the sins of our past and for war.
So what are you doing after this? Are you going to head back to the Isle? What you doing later?
What's your plan,
Sorry.
man?
That wasn't supposed to come across that way.
I mean, I don't know necessarily, but Gareth wanted me to assume the throne and all that, and I didn't feel right doing that. Grand Regent Lord Admiral King is a bit of a lot.
It is a mouthful.
Well, that, and I just don't feel like I deserve it. So I set out to right the wrongs. Atonement.
Have you run in other than Zazor? Have you run into any of the Paragon Assembly?
I don't think there's a lot of that going on in Faranor. That's where I've mostly been. I established my brother over the Isle as acting king. Dimitri took over as admiral, and he's setting up the armies and the ships. I went to Zoltik to try to restore some of the damaged relations with the Elven King there. We used to all be one kingdom, so I thought that might be a good place to start. And that's when I got so Tim looks and Joan's gone. Jonah, you wanting to be doing something during this? We'll just wait on it.
Interesting. You should go back to your brother.
Why?
I feel like you've already lost enough time with him.
I think he's probably doing better now.
Yeah, but you guys should be together. You know where he is. You should go to him.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Don't send him back.
He's kind of on his own little mission.
It's my persuasion. I think it's
Yeah, where's this
3.
coming from?
Makes a lot of sense for. I mean, if you
Oh,
want
it's
to
a
send
2.
him back, though.
Yikes.
Oof.
You said disadvantage? 7.
7.
Yeah.
I will return. Just... I can't figure things out there. And I can't make up for what I've done. I mean, you all... You saved the kingdom and fixed everything there, and I was just a lost son of a broken dynasty. And I don't know if that's what I want and who I am, or if I'm worthy of that power and privilege. So the only thing I knew is that I needed to be good. I don't think that I'm someone right now that my father would be proud of. Who he actually is, not what he turned into. So I am here, and then Joan sent me a letter that you needed help, and I thought I would atone.
You know none of that was your fault.
I had power. I could have fought against it, but I didn't. I was selfish.
But that was circumstantial. You can't help what you're made to be.
But you can choose what you become.
And you are.
That's why I'm here.
So are you looking for the keystones at this point, or?
No. I am looking to do what I can. I felt I had to do that alone. I'm no king.
Me neither.
You're more deserving than I. Both of you are.
Maximus
king
Ultor
of the-
becomes the new kings and queens like Narnia.
Bro. That's very kind of you, but
That's very nice.
just know that any resentment I held towards you and the things you did to us, to Joan, it's gone now.
I appreciate the forgiveness. But it's not what I seek.
Yikes. Wow.
Is that the character?
I mean, he definitely thinks that. You know. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
get some rest.
You should too.
Yeah, I don't sleep a lot nowadays. But
Me neither.
Elves
If I
don't need to.
if I can do anything for you, Emmerich, let me know. I'm sorry I wasn't more help with your creepy clown stone.
Creepy clowns.
Yeah, I was about
Add
to
to
say.
inventory.
Stuff.
Emmy's gonna like put a hand on his shoulder and just give a
He
little.
leans down so you can.
Well,
He's standing.
he's
been
standing,
very
but I'm on the
uncom-
couch. You
Yeah,
know.
he's been very uncomfortable for all this. Just kind of.
Well, okay, then it. I guess
He pats him.
forearm then, just like a forearm grab.
Yeah, it's a very, like, no.
kind of very very much a like. You know,
Yeah.
whether it's on the floor,
And
you know, wherever.
the gesture comes across.
Yes, the gesture's there, and then she's gonna get up and go to has Dex gone to his room? Because I think that's where she slept last time.
Yeah, she slept
Can
in the
Dex,
hammock and
can
Jen
Dex have
slept
taken
on the
over
dog.
Yeah.
for me? And
Is-
He's driving.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
she's gonna go to Dex's hammock and just pass out.
Okay. Do you want to say anything, Kevin? You don't have to.
I had something in mind, and then it just like.
I can go back to you if you want to go to Joan.
But yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do, Joan?
Joan, the second she starts, like, hearing about how whether it's past or present or future, you know, because she's, like, she's very concerned about her friend.
Okay.
She kneels down in the same place where she has been, like, when she's trying to find a quiet moment to herself. But almost desperately, she gets, like,
Do you
falls
close the
to
door
her
of the
knees.
washroom?
Yes.
Okay.
She falls to her knees and clasps the back of her neck. And, like, she feels like she can't breathe a little bit, panicking, and calls out to Sayardrin. Sayardrin, are you alright? I haven't heard from you, and I need you. I can't lose you two.
Make a religion check.
Straight
Advantage.
advantage. Ah!
Yeah.
Hey! Yay!
Critical success.
Ah! For the first one was a 2, the second one was a 7. And I have a +1.
You need better dice.
This one does pretty well for me most of the time, but religion is so low for me. Anyway.
As you close your eyes and clutch the tattoo at the back of your neck, when you open your eyes again, you're no longer in the washroom. You look up and you see trees.
Am I astral projecting?
Look away. And there are hoops hanging from the ceiling. And large windows to the left. And you find yourself standing on grass and there's a pool of water next to you. There are doors in front of you and on the right. As you see a room you haven't seen since you were a little girl. In the castle of Parnaphis. Yeah. My child. I am always with you. You look behind you, and you see the large, glorious butterfly, Sayardrin.
Sayardrin. She books it, runs to her. Can she touch her?
You go to do so, and there's not really contact, or it's just kind of fuzzy.
Mhm.
It's like but she does reach her arms or her wings and kind of puts them around anyway.
I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. But I am always with you.
And you
Even
said
if you cannot hear me. Yes.
I saw a vision of you. You were in a room full of flames. I was worried.
Oh, that sounds dreadful.
It was. There's a stone that I've interacted with recently that's been given out of character. Do I know what the god that Azor worships is called?
Kyros. He says it out loud all the time.
Sure. Try to correct
It was collected from a man who worshipped Kioros. We aren't sure what it is, but it showed me dreadful visions.
Well, Kioros is a goddess of times. So it could be past, present, future, potential futures, potential pasts. I hope it's not a potential future.
Have you never been in a
That's
room
cute.
full of fire?
No. Not really. I live in a castle next to a spring somehow.
It looks just as beautiful as I remember it.
Oh, it was much beautiful when you were here.
I'd like.
But Archimedes does his best.
Oh,
He senses love, I'm sure.
I can tell. I know that you and Zirkog aren't quite the same as me.
No, we are demigods.
Is he still here? Where did he go?
I can only guess, honestly, but home for us, I suppose.
Can we get him back?
Plane. I mean, my mom sucks. But who knows? He's tricky. You know this.
You think your mom would like me?
I don't think you would like her.
I love you. I miss you both. Tell Archimedes I say hello.
I love you.
I'll come home. As soon as I can. I promise.
You do always have a home here.
I have to return to my friends. Thank you.
Of course.
Goodbye, Sarah friend.
It fades in kind of blotches of black, and you return to the washroom as you open your eyes. Kevin, during this time.
Kevin's just gonna kind of quietly stand up and walk over to old Teej.
Do you have anything else you wanted
Sword
to?
rest.
Anything else you wanted to say in your sanctimony?
Sanctimony. Just is everything okay with you personally? I know it's
Sorry, can you speak up just a little?
Yeah, sorry. Obviously, there's a lot on your plate. More than I could imagine, I'm sure. But you're right.
I don't think everything is all right, but I try to stay too busy to check.
I get that.
That's why I put on the. I'm not wearing it now.
Kevin just kind of pats his armor. I get it.
know if the weight of the crown is for me. Still learning how much I can bear.
I think you can bear more than you give yourself credit for.
Trying to be stronger. If I bear anything, I want it to be for Ernaxia, Gareth, Jared, my father, mother, and you inspire me, Kevin. I want to do good for others as you do. It's not your strength, it's your kindness that inspires me. I mean, you're not bad.
You know, our best is all we can do. And I think from the moment we met to now, you made leaps and bounds, mate.
No.
Truly. I think very highly of you.
Try to live up to your expectations.
I mean, you're okay.
Not yet. Maybe someday.
We'll get there.
Anyway, you look like hell.
I feel like it. But is there anything that we can do for you? Because I'm assuming we won't be together much longer.
How do you mean?
Anything that we can do to help you?
Well, it sounds like you guys are going to save the world. I appreciate that. That sounds great.
Do our best.
Yeah, just keep saving people. I think that's great. I don't need anything from anyone, and I haven't earned it either.
Well, you know I'm always good for it.
I think I do know that of you.
Where are you headed next? It's I guess my last question. I'm sure you could use some sleep as well.
I don't know. I mean, I came to help you guys with whatever you need help with, and then one place at a time. So far, everywhere I've gone has led me somewhere else. So, I guess all I want to go is, the only place I want to go is forward.
Join the party. Join the party.
But, she get some rest. I'll see if I can help with watch or whatever. I don't sleep much.
I'll see you in the morning, mate. He's gonna pat him on the shoulder
Have a
and
good night.
find a couch.
You'll head upstairs. Joan, you finish your vision.
Joan bursts out of the room.
Nobody's there.
She's just like in shock over everything. Her brain, she's like, what happened to Ched? What happened to them?
You saying this out loud?
Yes,
Okay.
to herself. She's like just in her own world right now. Like nothing like that has ever happened to her before. And she's also in a good mood because she just saw her childhood home. But she walks out and she's a little drained, but she summons Calcier.
Okay.
Are you doing alright?
Where's the girl I can talk
Still
to?
not looking at you.
She scratches his head. We have to find him, you know. Eventually. He did save me.
Josh is a great dog.
He didn't save me. I love
You're
you.
not like TJ.
You're still my favorite.
Oh, I don't remember it.
He's mad at Jen.
Oh, that's true.
She scratches his head. Do you want to come upstairs with me?
He like looks his head away again, but also his tail's like. You basically just asked him if you want to go on a walk. That's where we're gonna take a break. So, have a nice intermission, guys. We're gonna be gone for like 15-ish minutes. Appreciate the raid and follows. Sorry we went dark for a bit, but we're back. We're gonna play some music, get some food, go to the bathroom, and that's all from us for now. See you in 10 to 15. Whoa.
That was solid.
That was like Caleb's glad we moved for a second.
Caleb's opening his eyes. Just.
And we're off.
Were we not off before that?
No, I mean the screens weren't off. They saw, but they didn't hear anything else. All right, take a break, guys.
That was a session. Not even over yet. Oh,
Yeah, that's only half.
I'm gonna go pee. I do have to pee as well.
Yes, Jonah.
Yeah. Joan's gonna talk to Lucky.
Lucky!
Or Geo or Dex. Probably not.
I decided. Never mind, just bad. Well, I was gonna say, I decided that Lucky's praying. She's doing cleric-like things.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I also was gonna say that in here. So,
Yeah.
maybe asking the god of justice to help out.
You're doing so good. I used your trick.
What?
Your ABC trick to stop laughing. Where you say the alphabet in your head to think about something else when you want to laugh.
Oh yeah.
That was me. Are there Rice Krispie treats?
Nope.
Doubt.
Ouch.
If there's one, they'll get me one, please.
Me as
Not,
well.
I will get fruits.
Oh, Talarian's back.
I love him.
Good.
I think he's
Very
such a...
excited about it.
I know. Everyone's like,
I was
well, I'm
fine.
sure you'll be on
No,
your way.
well, I thought it was great, except for you guys are so thirsty. And
Well, it's funny because you're like, I hate it with you guys, and then you're like, tie my armband, Joe.
well, I thought it was a nice callback to Isle of the D3.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
And it recreated a moment that was pretty important.
Well, I thought we were gonna get another jealousy moment. But
That's what I thought.
Me too.
I think Kevin just loves TJ.
He's a big fan of TJ.
Anyway, yeah. I think that is one character that has a real potential for.
Are you getting so nervous around him?
No.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah. Joan is just in a bad spot right now.
Right.
In general, and like.
I thought you were doing that because Joan was talking really slow when she was talking to him.
Yeah, I was also collecting my thoughts. Also, there's giggles after every other sentence.
Wow.
I thought Emmy trying to send TJ away.
Oh my gosh,
to-
one of the mics has been unmuted the whole time. Joan is still awake with Kelsier. Lucky is chilling like a villain. Dex is currently driving the Sweet Sweet Freedom, and Geo is doing his own thing. Is there anything you guys would like to do as the sun disappears over the side of the dunes?
Is there damage to the Sweet Sweet Freedom from the...
Yeah.
So Lucky's gonna go around casting Mending.
Okay. It takes a while. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a kind of thing.
Can Geo be down where the like motorcycle thing is, the sand bike?
That's not somewhere you can really go without stopping the ship, climbing down and going
It's
there.
like a school bus
Dang
with all
it.
the storage underneath.
That's exactly what it's like,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay. Dang.
It's like a separate storage compartment.
Okay,
Isn't that crazy when you learn that as a kid, that there was like a whole...
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to be like just in my room. I'm gonna go rest.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, you would pass Joan on your way down.
Joan stops and grabs your arm. Thank you.
For?
Everything. And then she runs upstairs.
Sweet Freedom will do something
as
to you.
they're passing, Kelsier walks up. He looks at you. And he puts his paw on your foot. And then follows Joan.
I'm going to do a screen tally with Sweet Sweet Freedom where it does a ding, ding every time you say it. So you're on like 8 or 9.
I
now.
love it. And then I'm gonna go to my room.
Okay.
Joan runs upstairs.
Sure.
Is looking for Lucky.
Easy enough to find. You see, like, on like the mast, there's like there's various arrows still sticking out of like the mast on the side of the ship that she's kind of like yanking out and then casting Mending on.
Can we say, I mean, since I have a crossbow, that I have some sort of quiver, and that I'm just taking the arrows and storing them? Or are they...
Technically, arrows and bolts are not the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, if I find any bolts.
But you can keep the arrows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well. I'm just putting them in my pack.
And I see her.
Mhm.
I run up to her. Lucky, I have a question.
Yes.
Her big dog comes behind you. Trot.
Oh, hi there.
He's taking a walk.
Am I...
Yes. What? She scratches his head.
am I close to them?
They came up to you.
Okay, can I put my hand out just like a let them sniff kind of thing? Just the friendly? Okay. And then I'll just like under his chin scratch a little bit. My dog likes
His name's Kelsier.
it. Hi there, Kelsey. You a big strong dog you are.
I rescued him from one of the
He's a rescue.
He's the rescue.
Sorry.
from one of the he was being tested on, experimented on by one of the members of the Paragon Assembly.
He's gonna start exploring the ship.
Okay.
Oh, he's gone.
I mean, you can call
I'm-
him over whenever. He's just sniffing around.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's not let off the leash very much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I meant to ask, did you find out what happened to Ched and his brothers? Are they alright?
The last time I saw, they weren't dead.
I suppose that's good.
Yeah, we like to be positive. So, you know, they were still alive. I got a good arrow into like the neck of someone who was bothering him. So that I
hope
I
they got
felt
away.
cool.
Anyway, that's mostly what I wanted to ask, and also thank you for all your help.
Okay. I like to swing my sword and shoot stuff.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna find my dog.
He's just around. You can see
She's
him.
just gonna walk after him for a little while.
Okay.
And just follow him around and let him do his own thing.
All right. And then what would you like to do?
Is there anything out into the distance of the desert, or is
Lot
it
of
just
sand.
wasteland? Okay.
You guys are traveling east currently. Northeast. You kind of went south and then around Eovos, and then away.
Okay. And then after Kelsier's kind of done his own thing for a while, she's gonna start heading back down.
Okay. Then Lucky, is there anything else you want to do tonight? The last person.
Yeah, how much time do you say I have before, like, long rest? Or...
What do you want to do?
I just want to start tinkering.
What do you want to tinker?
The stuff we talked about. I want to start that project.
Okay.
I know it's going to take an amount of time,
Yes.
but I just want to get that started.
You have a lot of books.
Yeah.
I'd say in your room you probably have like
Yeah,
shelves
no.
of
So
studying.
in my brain, imagining Lucky's room, it's like a full wall of books, and then on the ground are various. She's kind of a slob, so there's various books strewn about, open. There's tools and everything all over. There's a workbench in there. That's kind of her whole thing. So, but yes, I would like to start.
So are you leaving the top? It's just you. Dex is at the wheel, somewhere completely separate, and Talarian is up there as well.
Yeah, I'll probably just go back to my room and start working on that.
Okay.
I will go up to Talarian though and say, feel free to rest anywhere down below. There's a room in my room or in Gigi's room or.
That's a fine blade.
Do you like it? Just gonna pull it out and show it to him.
Wow, it's complex.
My mother made the design, and I made improvements as I got older.
What's this at the core?
It's a sort of an infusion. So I add things to the sword, and the sword can take on the properties. So she's gonna pull out right now. I think the radiant core is in.
Sure.
No, it's corkscrew
Sword?
because I was gonna.
Do you mean the sword,
Yeah,
sweetheart?
yeah, my sword. I know I've lost it. I'm gonna pull out the radiant core because the corkscrew's in there and show him, and the blade's gonna become silver and glow and all that fun stuff.
Wow, interesting. Do you make these cores?
I made the corkscrew one, but the radiant one is actually it's a symbol that I received when I became part of the protecting. I want to say protection Asimir, but as part of my people, they are a type of protectors. And so when I became part of that, I took on a religious mantle, and that's my god symbol.
Interesting. So you can put anything in there?
Anything that fits.
Do you want to try something?
Oh, I would try anything.
Sure. He reaches in, he pulls out like a small black vial.
Is it mana?
May I?
Feel free.
Can you show me how to?
Yeah, so there's like a button. There's a button, like a button here. You press it.
Yeah,
It's gonna open.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then-
Just and it
Oh!
just. Got it.
Okay, he places it in it, and then you see the circle that it's inside kind of click into place, and then and it glows red.
What? How should we try it out?
I'm not sure exactly what it would do. It's likely from what I've seen, it's some sort of amplification.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure. Take your sword back, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not well. Oh, I was on it too. Gosh, darn it. Sorry, new phone. It does things differently. Arcana is skills plus 1. Okay, so 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say. There's definitely some sort of magical effects.
Okay. Gigi would be so mad if I swung it at the ship, but I want to do it so bad. Okay, I'm just gonna take the sword, and I'm gonna go to just the side of the ship, just like oh.
Gigi is not here.
I know.
But I will be, Josh. I will be.
What are you doing?
I gotta see what it can do. So I'm gonna take it.
Oh, I mean, I can spar with you if you want.
So cool.
Well, I never turned down a challenge like that.
All right. Swing your sword at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I make an
That's
attack
not what
roll?
Are you trying to
Combat
hit him, or are you
usually
just
sounds
trying to parry?
I'm gonna 100% start sparring. I want 100% sparring.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Well, roll for initiative, actually, because there's no surprise round. So roll for initiative first.
Oh.
4.
Okay? He's first.
Okay.
Your turn.
Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself and raise my AC +2.
Okay.
I'm trying to kill you. Huh.
Homeboy just fought Zazel.
I just want to be cool. Okay. And then I'll swing my sword.
Okay. You have disadvantage.
Why? Oh, because of the effects. Can I use it?
Yes, go ahead.
Which one may I be allowed to use? Thank you.
Thank you for asking. You're welcome.
I got in trouble earlier.
Yeah, you grabbed the wrong one. And now he's being bad. That's
He
Oh, no.
used his action to dodge.
It's 12. Oh, so it's not gonna hit him.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You bring up your sword with like all your might with 2 hands, and you go down on him, and he just brings up his one arm and parries your blade.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
So as far as the parry goes, there was no effect. As far as like trying to test out what the sword capability is.
Okay.
And it still has the red glow.
Okay.
He kind of spins it off, and it kind of puts you off balance for a bit.
Uh-huh.
You're strong.
I think you're stronger. Let's keep fighting! Wow.
Okay.
This is really fun for me. It's his turn.
It's your turn now.
Oh, he's dodging again. Am I rolling disadvantage?
You just want to? Are you still trying to test just hitting him?
I'm like just full on sparring now, because it's fun.
Okay.
Because that's.
I mean, his intent is just to see what you can do and what your sword effect will be. But
Yeah. But I'm just having fun now. Is it disadvantage?
no.
So I'm trying to ask you. Okay. 18.
18 does not hit.
Oh, that's
But
right.
his held action, as you go to swing at him, you just hit the ground. You make a hole in the ship. Huh, interesting. And he's up behind you now.
Did it have any? Did you say? Can you tell? Can I make an investigation check on the hole? See if
It
there's any
doesn't.
effect.
It doesn't seem like there was any sort of effect.
Okay.
Perhaps your standard attacks are unchanged.
I'm gonna switch to crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna shoot at the mast that I just repaired.
Okay.
And I'll just make an attack roll.
Sure.
It's a 9, but it's a stationary object. Please don't make me miss in front of TJ, please.
Do you want to know Do you want to know what happens?
Oh, no.
17. It was an 8.
You flipped your car?
Yeah.
I don't want to be embarrassing.
No, it connects with the mast.
Anything happen?
Poor mast didn't see it coming, did it?
I'll just go up to the mast, investigate anything
Didn't
different.
seem to be any sort of.
I'm gonna take it out and mend it real
Okay.
quick.
You're
Just
gonna cast mending.
just
Okay.
heal the ship a little bit. Put the arrow back.
Do you have your sword?
Mhm.
As you go to cast mending, there's suddenly a shimmer of red that goes up the entire mast, and the mast is now completely repaired, and all the arrows trickle off.
Hold up. She's gonna do it again, and she's gonna this time just on the whole of the ship where that hole was. Cast mending.
Seems to be just repairing slowly, regularly.
Is my sword back to normal now? I'm gonna investigate my
You
sword.
look at it, and there's no longer any red glow.
So it's a one-time use. So I'm gonna open it and take out the core.
It's a little black vial with a little steel lid on it.
Right, but is it empty now?
Give it a little shake, and there's no sound or anything.
I think it's gosh darn it. I think it's a sort of an amplification. It usually my spell does not do what it did on that mast. Just makes the spell
so
a little
you
powerful.
can use your sword can be used as a focus for your magic.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense. Takes the vial from you.
Yeah, it did look like it was a one-time use though, so I don't know if
It's a shame.
there's anything left in your vial or.
I don't think so. I'll have to be pretty sparing.
Do I still have Zazor's staff on me?
You mean the spear?
Spear, yeah. I want to try. What do I have? I'm gonna try to like melt a little bit of it.
How?
With spells.
Okay.
You're gonna cast fireball on a spirit.
I can't cast fireball because Amber used all of her spell slots.
And it would blow up the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to try and melt it down. Let's do burning hands on it.
Okay.
It's a dex save, so it fails. So that's 3d6. Do I roll? Do you want me to
Yeah, you
roll?
can roll 3d6.
Okay. 13. Did I get any of the metal off?
No, I mean it gets hot, but like this is like a sturdy steel spear. You would need like a forge or something to melt this down, truthfully.
So fireball is needed.
It's not a forge. It's just an influx of heat.
Okay.
Fireball doesn't really. It would damage in like a destructive manner, but it doesn't melt steel beams.
Well, note to self: next time we're in town, I gotta find someone to melt this down.
I know.
Because it's really cool.
That looks like one of the spears that Freakazoid had.
Yeah, I took it from him.
Oh, nice.
Thanks. I was real proud.
Well, that was interesting.
No, put the spear away.
Is Lucky your actual name?
It's a nickname. My real name is.
If it's what you prefer, you don't have to tell me your real name.
Oh, I mean, I just thought that my name was kind of like a boy's name, so I gave myself a name that wasn't much of a boy's name. It's not like a deep personal secret.
Well, if you'd like to share it, I'll hear it, but I can just call you Lucky if that is what you would prefer to be called.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're definitely gonna call me Lucky. Please don't call me Lucius, please.
Yeah, that's a boy's name.
Definitely. I think my father was maybe wanted a boy a little bit.
Mine too.
Yeah. Sounds like your father was more lucky than mine.
Was that in character?
I really don't think so.
Okay. Yikes.
Anyway, nice talking to you, Lucky.
You do TJ?
My name is Talarian, but you may call me TJ
TJ?
if you'd like.
I like nicknames. I gave Gio one. He doesn't like it, so you should use it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. But thanks for your time. Are you like a part of Maximus Ultor now? Are you like a new member? Is that how that works?
We really haven't had like any sort of induction ceremony.
Oh, so you guys haven't like defined the relationship.
We haven't had to talk yet. We were gonna talk to them the other day, but then we like got into this
You
whole
guys
thing.
seem super busy.
You know, it's really been like we were out of water, and then we had to get water, and then we blew up a building, and then we were swimming together, and then we were in this underground cave.
Sounds like you're a member of Maximus Ultor.
Well, if they let us, it's I haven't really been a part of something like that before. So the idea of kind of being a part of something for a purpose other than having fun is tempting.
I get that.
I think you'll find yours.
I don't know. One place leads to another.
Well,
Like he does?
No.
Are you sure?
she could do it. She
Sure.
could be like, well,
Good night.
yeah, thanks. Bye.
Can Joan have fallen asleep curled up with Kelsier in like the conversation pit?
Sure. Okay. Lucky, is there anything else you want to do before closing the night out?
No, I mean, she'll kind of say over her shoulder, "Hey Dex, I don't expect any shenanigans tonight. Just let everyone sleep."
Is anyone going to take over for me? Because I'm exhausted.
Lucky's gonna turn around, like the hand on his face, just go to bed.
Yeah. He just turns to go.
I guess I'm steering now, so I'll just start first watch.
Okay. You see Talarian just kind of goes over to the front of the ship and just kind of leans over it and studies everything.
You get a better view from the rafters.
He definitely didn't hear you. He's on the other side of the ship.
Oh, I'm loud.
Okay. With that, you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, about time.
So
It's
needed.
been like a month for us, IRL.
Yeah.
Long day. Long day.
Yeah, Joan was on a date earlier.
That was still the same day?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We had a whole session of, 15 seconds of battle.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Dude, it's been
Goodness.
a day.
Yay, spell slots. Oh.
Remind me how long it was
beautiful.
gonna take to get to where are we going? Outpost, where the stone is. Oh, remind me what that place was called.
It was a. Was it labeled?
It was on the map.
Dig site. I think it was just called dig site.
It was
Yeah,
a dig site.
just
Yeah,
dig
so
site.
heading
It
towards.
was either dig site or an excavation site.
Yeah,
I think
something
it was
to that effect.
excavation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have asked Larry what was in the bottle. I found out what it did to my sword, but don't know what it is.
You all rise as morning comes. Is there anything any of you would like to do on the sweet freedom?
Can Emmy look at the Zazor stone and see if she can see anything again? Or if it feels different, or...
It's just pulsing right now.
Define pulsing.
Like
Is it like a light getting darker?
like if you had one of those slidey light switches, you know what I'm talking about? Like some
Yeah.
light
Adjust
switches.
it.
There's like
A
a
dimmer.
dimmer thing. You
Yeah.
can make
Dimmers.
like more dimmers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you made it just like the bareliest dim, up and on, like that, where you can feel energy off of it as well.
Oh, it's like a feeling energy. It's not like a
It's also pulsing like just a tiny bit of blue light.
Lucky will go up on deck, but she does have like her materials. She's got like a tool kind of fanny pack thing going on. She's got these big goggles on her face, and she's messing with something on deck. She's got maybe some books with her. She's just kind of got her workbench but set up so she doesn't miss out on anything.
Geo, there's a hole in the middle of your ship,
I started mending it.
She mended it.
Yeah.
and then you left after talking to Valerian.
No, I
immediately
didn't. I
after.
stayed up for my watch. I was on deck the whole time.
Were you not driving?
What, I can't mend while I drive? I started the spell.
Nope. Unless you just leave the steering wheel, there's no autopilot system.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't do the whole.
I'd probably say for the purpose of it, you switched out through the night.
Okay.
Fellow pilots.
So there is a hole?
There's a hole in your ship.
What?
Wasn't me. Dex in the corner.
Where's Lucky? Is she on deck? Are you on deck?
Yes, but I'm also busy, so I'm not listening to you right now.
You were on watch, right, Lucky?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you explain, and like Geo does the thing that he did that people do to their dogs when they know they've done something wrong, like goes over to the hole. Lucky, did you do this?
Lucky's gonna be like, I got no idea what you're doing, but she's also gonna cast mending on it as she
Mending
does
is
that.
touch and focus.
She's gonna go over to it and be like, I don't know what it is, but I'll fix it.
Make a deception check.
That's so funny.
Aw, 13.
13.
Is she lying?
Roll insight.
Roll bad, Jonah.
I think I did 12.
12. When you find out who did this.
I'll let you know right away. But I'll stay here till it's fixed. But she's like,
Yeah.
I'll be below deck.
Take a
Who's driving?
Dex,
Dex.
because he's not here.
wash herself and just take a shower.
Sure.
Bath.
There's a washroom and water now.
Yeah. So she'll wash herself off, braid her hair back, and Kelsier is left free to wander the ship for a little while.
Okay.
Brush
Gio's
her hair.
gonna bang on the door as he goes downstairs. Make sure to conserve water. We don't want a repeat of the past day. And then he's gonna go to the conversation pit.
Thank you.
It's like a very small, shallow tub.
Yeah.
Usually, it's not. That's not like a shower system. You just go with a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Conservative. Cool. So, just for the purpose of brevity, studying the map, I'll assume you did. It's probably gonna take. You would know the most as far as like how fast your ship goes. You might get there. Like it's kind of a drawn map. It's not like an official one. You might get there by the end of the day today. Might get there maybe early tomorrow. Is your estimate as a navigator? So, is there anything else you guys want to do on the ship or with each other, or any other information or anything you guys want to discuss?
Are we all below deck?
Currently, Joan.
I'm on deck.
On deck.
Joan watches herself. Comes here.
I mean, we can travel a little bit more expediently, but it's up to you guys if you have anything you want to do. Talarian is up and at him.
Yeah.
He's in his red tunic still.
Gio wants to go over to the mudroom where the armor's hanging
Okay.
and, like, just kind of try on his armor. That's what he wants to do.
Talarian's armor.
Yeah.
His armor's not in the mudroom.
Where is
He
it?
got dressed in the washroom,
I don't know.
or he has a
Never
bag
mind
of
then.
holding.
Never mind then.
And Joan go upstairs after she's done.
Yeah.
And does she see Talarian?
Yeah.
She's gonna walk over to him.
Sure. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for responding to my letter
Oh, of course.
and for coming in person.
Well, what do you think I was gonna do? Send someone else?
Well, possibly, but I didn't know. I wasn't sure. But your help has always been appreciated, and we've always spoken of you fondly.
Thanks. He like starts to say something and then stop. I'm like,
No, what?
it's not a big deal.
Please.
It's kind of dumb.
That's fine. I'm kind of dumb.
TALEREON is how you spell my name.
I'm so
That's so funny.
That's so
I mean, it's pretty
amazing.
close for like spelling out. It's a weird name.
That's hilarious.
I'm not offended. I just, that's what my name is.
If I'll be honest, Talarian? Talarian?
Talarian.
Can she Do you have? Does he have the letter?
I can show you.
Can I?
Let me spell it out for you, Joe.
How did I spell it?
Did Lucky hear this?
You want to?
Because if I have all my supplies, I want to hand Joan a piece of paper because she wrote down how to spell it when he said it.
It's not a big deal.
How did I spell it?
Oh, it's pretty close. Telarian. There's no I's all. It's like a family spelling. It's so not a big deal. I'm not even trying to be like, oh,
I'm
it's
so
not my name. It's
sorry.
just never apologize to me for anything.
Okay.
Still, yeah. I still sorry about that. Yeah.
It's one way to meet someone, I will say. I don't make many friends that way.
Do you?
Oh, this is awesome. That's in character.
Yeah, he has no idea how to talk to you as a person.
I didn't even notice you killed me, so it's.
Is this the first time Lucky heard killed?
Yeah.
I don't even want to touch this. Gigi, is there breakfast?
Kevin's gonna walk up at this point with like a big thing of it, like big skillet of eggs and taters, and yeah, sure. He's gonna put it down on the deck and then like walk back down.
All right, let's end this torture. Let's eat some food.
Okay.
Gio's gonna walk on deck with where the food's at. Can we? Talarian brought up a good point. Are we official?
What are we?
Is this happening?
Shut the front door.
I mean, you guys have been on Sweet Sweet Freedom,
Is
and
what happening?
I love to have you guys around. I really do. Sweet Sweet Freedom is great. With you guys on it, I'd rather have you guys on it than not on it. So, is this happening, Joan? Is the 3 adventure friends with
You
Shield?
and-
Are
Oh.
you two?
No.
No.
He wants to
From
know
down the deck,
if
you
no.
hear muffled.
The 3 adventure friends with Shield,
Sure.
Maximus Ultor collab.
But you're taking our name. We're not taking yours.
Are you sure you guys don't want to take our name? I think
Ah.
that's pretty cool.
Kevin!
we
Still
could.
down.
I mean, we could change the number so it's like the.
The 6 adventure
Well, Maximus
friends with
Ultor.
Shields.
End of story.
How about the 6 Maximus Ultor friends with shields?
They don't all have shields. That's what Kevin said.
We can just scratch that out. The 6 Maximus Ultor friends.
I think that Maximus Ultor sums it up.
Does it mean something?
Maybe.
It's Kevin's gonna walk up at this point. What would be the Ernaxia version of Latin? Elvish?
Well, they don't know. We just made it up,
Yeah.
kind of. It's like an Elvish name, but we don't really know what it means.
It can mean anything you want in this world.
Out of character, we made up something, but it's kind of just.
Yeah. Maximus Ultor is just Avengers in Latin.
Are we avenging something?
It means
Revenge.
fighters. It means fighters for justice. Roughly,
That's
an
right
Elvish.
off my alley.
Sounds kind of dumb, I think, but anyway.
I mean, it doesn't
Is Abby
really.
here?
No. He's still in a room.
It doesn't really
Sounds
imply
kinda
that
dumb,
we're
but-
gonna go on adventures. So I mean, like going adventuring is really cool.
I mean, if the name is really what's holding us back, I would be okay with changing our name.
Well, we're on the idea of changing names.
We've been here before, Lucky. And
Yeah,
Dex don't even get me started.
What if we just cross out
No,
sweet? It
no.
could just be freedom.
Sweet, sweet,
Or the
Freedom.
SS Freedom.
sweet freedom. That is the name of the ship, and that is what it will be. What is that? What?
Frrrr.
Freedom.
Oh, gods.
Sweet, sweet freedom is the name. It will not change, no matter how hard you try. Okay?
Oh.
What is so wrong with freedom?
I
And it
taste
being
the
sweet,
Gilded
sweet.
Bandit.
Sweet.
Joan puts on her mask.
I think it's a nice name.
Thank you, TJ.
Of course,
I
usually
knew I
this-
liked you.
This is the first ship I've been on that's not named in Elvish, and in Elvish it would be more like Unu Liatria.
That sounds
That's
cool.
so much better.
Sounds cool.
That's just sweet, sweet freedom. I think roughly translated into
I think that's a great name.
Elvish.
It's staying sweet, sweet freedom. You know, I like you, TJ. I really do.
No, I think it's great. I wasn't suggesting it as an alternative.
Okay, no, I appreciate that. It sounds cool.
I'm not gonna come on another man's ship and tell them what it's supposed to be named.
Thank you. You get it. You get it, sir. I just met you. You have a cool bike, by the way. Does that have a name?
No.
It's cool.
It's pretty cool. It's cool.
They definitely called it something I didn't understand.
Huh.
So.
Well, it definitely reminds me of
Were
home.
you in Anvilmar, by chance?
No.
Oh.
What's Anvilmar?
It's just the place where the dwarves primarily dwell.
Oh, I've actually never been to the Dwarven countries.
Really? It's lovely. I love it. I used to fight in the underground rings there. Yeah.
So circling back to the idea, well, this is happening
Every
then.
interaction is so hard.
So this is happening. We are
Sure.
one.
Why the hell not?
We are.
We are one. We were two. We are now one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that wasn't as satisfying as I would hoped it would be, but
Do you want an
I mean,
A
is there like
ceremony?
is there an induction? Do we get matching tattoos?
I
I could do something with all of our light shields and armor, maybe like an insignia. We could design
Ooh.
one. I'm already like back on the glasses, like starting to scribble different
Do-
insignias for Maximus
Sure.
Ultor.
Does anyone here have tattoos?
We could have a flag.
I do.
Oh, me too.
we can hang it from
You
the
do?
mast.
We could
Yeah.
have it on the mast.
My back.
I always said that
I'll
we
take
should
my
have a
shirt off
Can I
flag.
too
see?
often.
I
Take my
don't
shirt
know.
off
I
too
haven't
often.
listened to you sooner.
Well, what's the tattoo of? I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Is yours a butterfly?
Is it a butterfly? Is it on the lower
John
back?
walks away.
Is it a butterfly?
I don't know. It's best guess. You wear the
Probably.
mask and there's the
Yeah.
wing thing.
What?
Oh,
Have
you
I
missed
seen
out
the
on
wing
it.
thing though?
What
Yeah.
wing thing?
Oh, you weren't here for that.
For what?
Oh yeah, so she's got this mask and
Which she's wearing now.
it's a man, it's a long story. You probably better explain. She's still there. She leaves.
She walked away. Where'd you walk to?
She's just sulking. Relatively close.
Kelsier comes next to you and doesn't really know what's happening, but just is like,
I turn around.
Oh yes, we're so.
I don't know. I wasn't around while you guys was searching through my home and history. So honestly, you would probably be better at explaining what was going on while I was gone.
The mask makes her turn into a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, basically.
Period.
A beautiful
you
butterfly.
turn into a butterfly?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
she
I
gets
mean,
wings, and she gets this really pretty dress,
Why?
and she like glows, and it's crazy.
I can do something similar.
She's powerful.
We could fly together.
I mean, I'm sure you fight good.
I'm sure. Yeah, fight good. Not as good as you, of course.
Why do you turn into
That's
a
how
butterfly?
awkward this is.
Well,
There's so much awkward going on.
as
I'm so uncomfortable.
It's so funny.
as a child, I wasn't really taken care of at home, so I went to the wood, and I was found by 2 demigods who took me into their home. And my connection with them causes me to have certain powers for a certain period of time per day, if I'm wearing the mask that they gifted me while I lived in their realm. Would you like to see?
Yes? Is that okay?
Yes, of course. You said that you could fly.
I can.
You want to
You want to do it together?
Remember the last time you did this and then you needed it and then couldn't do it?
Yeah, but we won't be there until tomorrow.
You guys suddenly feel the ship kind of go down a slant and. Hey, Gio!
On my way? Okay. What did you run into?
The whole ship is now like at a slant now. It's kind of like tricky for you guys to keep balance. I mean, you're just like in a room and you feel.
Basically, she makes her way up deck.
Can I take control of the ship and?
He's like holding onto the wheel, like I can't. I'm really struggling here, and I don't know why.
Can I help him?
Sure.
And I just want to correct the ship back on its normal course.
As you start to correct it, you look around, and you're on this very weird slant down below.
So.
And the sand is moving.
Is it a whirlpool?
Oh,
So-
no.
Make a perception check.
Me?
Please, I want to keep our base.
16.
16?
Yes.
Yeah, you're in this like spinning sand pit that Dex has steered you right into a little bit. Right on the edge, and you're starting
So
to like
Dex.
steer like forward and diagonally along the rim of it.
So part of like my feature of being a wanderer, it says I can always recall the general layout of terrain.
Okay.
So do I know what this is that we're in?
No,
Oh, great.
definitely not.
Is there anything in the center of it?
You're not there.
I'm not up deck yet.
No, you haven't gone up there.
I said
Is
that
there
I was
any?
gonna
way-
She
Is
said-
there
I
anything?
said
Oh, you said
I'll,
you're up
yeah.
deck?
I said I'm gonna head up deck.
Okay, you just gonna look over the edge?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
16.
16. You see at the center of this thing, there is this like, there's like these bent twig looking things that are very large. And you see there's like some movement in the middle of like something like spinning. And it's like brown and there's like different like limbs almost extending from it.
Is it like a man-made contraption, or
No,
does it
it's
look like an animal?
humongous.
But it's like an animal.
It's ginormous. It's hard to tell. And you see coming from it this kind of jagged maw comes up and out, and like this
Totally a praying
this
mantis.
creature starts coming out with all sorts of like bug-like legs and stuff.
Dang
And you hear
it.
like a as it starts like spinning it around, and as it thrashes around, it starts spinning it more and more.
You ready to go for that flight?
Natural 20 against you, Emmy.
Oh, because you were leaning over.
Oh.
You see, it like
Oh.
towers up. It almost comes like this pit goes down and down for a really long way, and as it towers up, it comes up to like the rim of it. This thing is really huge. As your ship is now on track to like spinning and slowly going downwards, and you can all pretty much see this thing now.
Am I within 5 feet of Emmy?
No. She moved to get a good look at it. As it reels back, and something like at very high velocities comes from its mouth and towards you. It was actually a 31 to hit with a natural 20.
Wow.
So it's got a plus 11?
It might.
Yeah, that's insane.
Holy shnikes.
That's a lot of dice.
I don't want to fight this right now. Jonah's been crap.
20. You take 26 points of acid damage.
Fun.
Oh.
As this thing spits right at you, and just you just feel sting all throughout your body as you get pressed back, and you guys all see Emmy just get pelted with this liquid. And as you look over, you see in this thing, the sand is moving, but there's also like these counter shadows in it. And you look over, and there are like hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of insect, large creatures
Ew.
going about.
But not as big as that big one.
No, there's one really big one.
How
in the
big
middle.
is really big? Like
Uh,
Mumpy big or
Giant worm big?
stories high?
I am immediately casting fireball.
It like screeches in your ear.
So
What you guys doing?
so
How
this
close
is
are we to it?
You're probably over. You guys are a fair bit away, like probably over 100 feet.
Like within 120 feet?
Yeah. Why don't you guys do me a favor and roll for initiative?
You
while I
can
show
absorb elements acid damage. I don't know if it was acid or poison.
damn it! Oh,
Was it acid or poison, Josh?
Acid.
Okay.
I can? Why?
Because you have absorbed.
No, I don't.
You did. Oh, you got rid of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just letting you know because
thank
then
you.
you could have halved your damage.
Did he get a mini for it?
Or at least you could have.
Yeah.
You would have gotten more damage.
Thank you.
It's my initiative thing.
This map's not going to be exactly the scale, just as a space.
Oh, it does.
But I'll
It
do
has to
my
be.
best to give you an idea.
Yeah, resistance. You get resistance. Resistance is half damage, yeah?
Yes.
I get to use absorb elements finally.
Yay!
Keep fighting against Zazor.
Is it acid and poison are those are two different types of damages, yeah?
Yeah, but he does acid.
Daggone.
Oh, do you have something for poison damage?
I am resistant to poison damage.
Oh, I'm resistant to something. What is it?
And lightning.
I don't think I'm
Radiant,
resistant to
probably?
anything.
I don't think I.
The rest of that will be the ship.
This music's way too happy.
I like this
This is
music.
like. Yeah.
So-
it's a bit weird.
It's like gnomes in the woods looking for jewels.
I have resistance to necrotic and radiant damage.
True.
Yeah, but like garden gnomes, not like D&D gnomes.
Yeah.
Like pointy red hats. You know?
What's that one? What was that one company that had like a gnome as its mascot? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
So here's the thing.
How weird.
Oh!
Anyway. What is
Is that the mini you got to buy?
Órale pues!
You said you were just able to buy the mini that you wanted to buy. Or is that a different one?
I don't have a
I
mix.
don't remember this conversation.
Blessings.
Thank you.
that thing is huge compared to the ship.
That's a big ball, eh?
It's not as big as the worm.
It's popping out of the ground. It's not quite as big as the worm.
But it's what's making the
killed
whirlpool, right?
insects.
It does look
From
like
what you
the
can
same-
tell, kinda.
or at least is the mother. It's the queen. Well, this
Queen ant.
butterfly princess. is
Look at that
gonna
handsome
handsome
dragon. What a handsome guy.
monarch.
Okay. Again, this is not to scale. There's a lot more room here. I would say there's like double space from what here. So squares will be 10 feet instead of 5.
Time before.
I haven't been able to speak English in a little while.
I can use
Going
horny
is
It
not
was
pants,
so
too.
funny when you woke up for the first time as Joan. That was perfect. I feel like that's what would have happened. I think that was great.
I had to learn
Ultor, a
his mini
one-woman
ready, but I
show.
forgot it, so he will
I
be
play
just a
everyone.
backseat for now.
What?
The backseat? I love those.
Okay,
They're so cute.
Joan is getting commissioned, and I'm so
Oh,
excited.
well, that's cool.
What?
I was thinking about enhanced ability, but it can be cast on more than one person at a time.
Wow.
I have to be touching them, but it's like
group hug.
group hug. Everybody, enhance your ability.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
That's the lesson we learned
Okay.
today.
So
It'd be
there
like
are
a hands-in
also
thing.
Everyone touch
Maximus Ultor.
just as a reminder, there are like
Maximus Ultor.
there's a ton of insects in this thing,
Little ones?
just going around. Little ones, decent sized ones.
Red ones,
Perfect
blue
sized
ones.
ones.
What have you gotten us into this time,
Red
Dex?
ones and blue ones and green ones.
I
and
don't
the wiggly
like it.
Ones and
Yeah,
the upside down ones
how?
and the ones that fly and the ones that. Don't forget about the pinches.
Okay. So can I take this as a representation of who I'm within?
Just to
5
give you an idea,
feet
like
of?
there's some big ones too. Like you do see some like the giant scorpions in
No,
there
no,
going around.
Nars.
no.
Okay.
11.
Oh, initiative.
Just kidding, I'm gonna reroll.
17.
That's not good. Why is Lucky's initiative always bad?
She's not very lucky, I guess. Does she have the lucky feet?
I do. That's really nice.
No,
Goodness.
but I can take
Is
a
that
feat
a
next
is that a
level.
gnome thing?
That would be fitting.
Lucky?
I
I
don't
know
think
it's a
so.
halfling thing.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
Lucky?
I mean, yeah, I think it's part of.
20 to 25.
Halfling, it's like a trait.
15 to 20.
No.
17.
17 Kevin. 16 to you.
Halflings.
11.
Lucky trait.
10 to 15.
11. 11.
5 to 10.
Elven.
8.
7.
Lucky your initiative thing. isn't it?
Always!
Great.
Oh, it doesn't matter what
Yeah.
dice I'm rolling.
All right.
Stupid dice. Just
So-
kidding. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Top of the round is Kevin. Kevin, what would you like to do?
I am going to. Sorry, I was being a smart ass. Let me cast Fire Bolt on that big one.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Fire Bolt. That is a 23.
What?
23.
23 hits. Go and roll damage.
Is this
Yay.
a big one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not higher than 23.
That doesn't mean anything. It probably is 23.
But it's not higher.
That's 12
Okay.
damage.
12 damage.
12 damage indeed. And then
As you do it, it just like this thing is so big, it just kind of sears and makes a little smoke in a part of it. You just hear like that.
Oh.
Can I use my-
PTSD?
I would like to use my war magic feat. When casting a cantrip, I can use a melee attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
With the old zip zap cutlass.
It's pretty far away from you. This would be a
Is it?
disadvantage if you do it right now.
Joan was
How-
around.
What's the? I can't remember the range on it. I don't think I wrote that down. That'll just be my turn then.
Okay. After Kevin, it's Geo.
Geo.
Okay. I would like. So we are going in a circle, right?
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
a
Yes, you
whirlpool.
just started sliding around in this sandy world.
So we're going this way, I assume. To the,
Sandy
we're going
Warhol.
You're going counterclockwise.
counterclockwise. Okay.
Sandy Warhol.
So what I want to do is maneuver the ship to where we are going around.
You're not driving. Oh yeah, you are. You are probably driving.
Yes. So when we go around, I want to speed up to about like when we get to that point to kind of use the momentum as a slingshot to try to get out. You know what I'm talking about? So as we go around, we're going around, and then as we come around to the other side of it, I want to speed up as fast as my ship can go to try to slingshot out of.
Okay, this is gonna be your action.
Sure.
So make a vehicle check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, you're in a pretty tricky spot maneuverability wise. So roll 2d20s and add your proficiency bonus to the lowest one.
Ooh, 18.
18.
Oh.
So as the ship is going, since you're steering, I'll have it move on the end of your initiative. So you wanted to go in and then up, right?
Yeah, so like we're gonna go around, we're using the momentum of the whirlpool, speeding up to slingshot out.
So
Mm.
as you start to go in, When you try steering out, it more makes you skid on the side of the ship. Instead of going like a down and up, it just kind of goes down and then slides side. You actually get a little further down and just continue on your way.
Well, so I'm not trying to steer out right here.
I know your roll was too low. That was what you were able to do with an 18. The DC was a little higher than that.
Okay. All right, that'll be my turn, I guess.
All right. Next up is it's actually Talarian's turn.
That's my guy.
Can I use a free action?
Sure.
Talarian, do you have any mana left?
Only a few. He's gonna come up. He runs next to Joe. He's gonna cast Magic Missile.
My guy.
Yeah. Dude.
No, only Kevin has the music.
Josh, can I roll for my elixirs for the last long rest?
I thought that's
Or is it too late?
Sure. He's gonna deal 19 damage as they just collide with this thing, but it just kind of rises a little bit and like continues to like hit swipes in the sand, making it spin and spin. Definitely simmered him a little bit.
Is he bloodied?
Okay.
We don't know how many hit points he has. Talarian, my hero. My hero.
Okay. That's gonna be his turn. Next is Yon.
Joan
Go on.
is
That's
gonna. She's like fastens her mask and looks at Talarian, and looks at Lucky, and then jumps off the boat and turns into the butterfly princess.
Okay. So you take a few steps back after, like you kind of catch his eye while he's casting Magic Missile, and as his bolts are flying, you just kind of give a little smile, and you back up like 10 feet, get a running start, and you kind of jump off in like a spiral flip, kind of like a
So
swan.
like a swan dive.
And then while it's going, there's just a quick shimmer as your ball gown comes out, and your wings kind of like they hug around you first, and they just
Oh no, that's so cute.
they flip out, and then and you're flying.
That's awesome.
And she's gonna fly over and try to evade behind it while it's distracted and attempt to sneak attack.
You can't get all the way behind it.
Okay,
How much flying speed do you have again?
I have 60, I want to say, but I can't find it.
I like this music.
I think it's 60.
60.
Because I think it's doubled.
Yeah, you can't quite get to it. You can probably get about halfway there.
Okay. She's gonna try to get to the side and shoot it with an arrow.
Sure. Remember to add +2 for Samira's archery gloves?
Okay. To the hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll to hit.
It's hit and damage.
Oh, Danny. Okay. 19?
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll
Okay,
damage.
perfect. He's gonna shoot it, and that is... Oh! That'll be 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 2. 11. 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just maneuver yourself with your longbow, and as you draw your longbow, you do notice that instead of like just your...
Wait! Freeze. Hold on. I get to add one
Also,
more d6.
Are you using your longbow?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 2.
I get another d6, so that will be at 14 points of damage.
What's your other d6 for?
From the radiant damage.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you bring out your bow, you still have like your cheap looking longbow, but it does kind of extend with like the multicolor light. And you bring up the arrow, and there's like this just shimmer of light at the edge, at the tip, and that was radiant, right?
Yes. radiant
Okay.
damage.
So, how much was that total?
That was 14.
14.
Mhm.
Okay. As that collides, there's like a small little of light, and you hear a.
Oh, hit bugs.
And it reels back, and it looks like that hurt a ton. The light energy afterward, like, really affected it.
And then,
really?
as her bonus action, she is going to dash and
Okay.
double her speed to get behind it.
You
So
can't.
that would
Still
be
can't.
120.
You still can't get behind it, but you can get above it.
Okay, she'll get above it to a point where she is trying to be
You'll
able to.
pretty close to it, though. Let's see.
Okay.
You can almost get behind it. I can put you right there, but in
She's
doing
trying-
that, you'll get pretty close to it.
She's trying to make it so that you can't see her anymore after the attack.
Okay, it's following you right now, though.
Okay, then never mind. Can I redact that?
Sure.
Then she's gonna send her dagger of Asnite whisper to
You
it.
are done.
If she
don't
gets
have
rid
a
of the
bonus
dash, why?
Can you turn into a butterfly?
If it can see her, then I want to redact the dash, if that's okay.
Yeah, but you put on your mask this turn.
No, I said it was already on a few turns ago.
Yes, but you activated it. It's your bonus action.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's all.
Okay. After Joan, it is going to be its turn. He is not super happy with Joan.
What?
Joan,
Ah.
please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
There you go.
Hey, that's cool.
Oi, that's not great.
How wise are you?
Having
No,
somebody fly
that
over a
would not-
monster.
oh,
no.
I have a -1. It's 6.
6. As it reels its head to you, and you just see all the little, like, bug pieces of it, like, chitter and crawl, and you hear the... You are just horror-stricken, and you feel like your body starts to tense up. You are paralyzed.
Do I fall,
You
or am I still flying?
don't fall.
Paralyzed with
Your
fear.
flight is, like, magic and commanded for now. But you cannot fly or move around, and you cannot move.
Mines are too much of more grin.
Like when you fly, your wings don't really like flap. They're just kind of there, and you can move them, but
Yeah.
they're more ceremonial.
Oh.
Like the blue fairy.
Okay,
You have restoration?
that's the end of its turn.
Yes.
Next is Emmy. What would you like to do?
Would lesser restoration cause her to not be paralyzed?
You can certainly try.
Oh,
It depends. It tells you which
Oh,
effects.
well, it's touch, so I mean, unless I'm. Can Emmy go over to Colin, the magic carpet, and go sit on him?
Okay, he's kind of just been on deck for a while, so
yeah,
sure.
he's been chilling.
I'll say you use all your movement, and you can get on Colin.
And then can
His name is Colin.
Colin the carpet.
Colin
That's
the carpet.
hilarious.
And then can I cast Moonbeam at 4th level on...
What's the range on Moonbeam?
120 feet.
You'll have to move on Colin first, but
Alright.
yeah.
Can I move? Well, you said it's all my movement, so...
Let's touch you.
Or do I still... I mean...
Colin does have separate movement than you.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, alright.
it doesn't change your movement,
Oh,
so
that's
Colin
a
can move.
person.
Okay, can I get close enough to use within 120
Yeah!
feet? Sorry.
It's okay. I don't think I have enough of them anyway. So I'll just put you like, shit back here, and you'll be here.
Well, can I make my way over to Joan, too, while I'm doing
Yeah,
that?
you can be on your way there.
Okay. And then I want to use Moonbeam at 4th level.
4th level Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hot.
That's not gonna hit me, is it?
No, it's 5 feet.
That's nice.
Moonbeam's awesome.
So cool.
20 was the dex save.
Oh yeah, you're good. Well, it's a con save, but it's 14, so you should be probably fine anyway.
20 was the con save.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
What are the
pretty
people in New
similar.
York
So
call
then
it?
it would only
Like,
okay.
Something that you talked about when your friends are out there.
Togo.
Okay, are you doing anything else after this, Timmy?
No, but do I roll?
Yes, roll damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lucky you're
I
on
gotta
deck.
get my dice.
I know what mine is.
That's gonna be
I'm not gonna say. It
24,
hurts my feelings.
28, so 14.
14 damage?
Yeah.
Did you already have that?
Yeah, that is half.
Okay.
Nice.
It was 28.
Yeah. You cast your moonbeam, and it kind of goes into like the shoulder of it, and you can see it start to like peel and chip, but it's kind of just lost in all the screams of this thing that's letting out the chittering. There's also like a general like chittering going throughout all the different insects in the world.
Is it bloodied?
No.
We just started. And we've had no fireballs yet.
Fireball.
GG.
All right,
I'm
Laggy.
driving.
Oh no.
What would you like to do?
So I'd like to use a free action to say to Talarian, do you happen to have another vial?
I really only have a few of those. They're kind of. I didn't expect it to be expunged, so we should really save them.
Alright, that's fair. Ugh, I want to cast Fireball.
Oh, you guys are all so greedy.
I know.
Turn 1. Oh my gosh, do you have the miles that amplify
I
spells?
just wanted
Do you have any mana? Wait, I don't need it. Do you have any? No, I don't. We don't.
Okay, well,
Do you have any?
But do you have any
I
mana?
don't need it.
I'm gonna cast
Uniconverse
Word
all
of
over again.
Sacred Flame on the beastie.
What's the range on Sacred Flame?
60 feet.
You're not close enough. It's about 120 feet away.
Can I tell something's wrong with Joan? Oh, well, you're on the card.
If you want to study her, you'd make an insight check. I'd say that'll take your bonus action.
Okay, never mind. All of my plans. Okay,
Foiled.
not that one. Okay, so what is the range between me and the creature right now?
Around 120 feet ish.
Okay. Am I within 5? I want to be within 5 feet of whoever I can. Is that where I'm already at?
You are 5 feet within Geo and Talarian. You can either be between Geo and Talarian or Kevin and Talarian.
Let's do Geo and Talarian.
Okay, so
Geo
stay
has
in
a
put.
lower armor class.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Fireball, 4th level.
Okay.
That is a dex save. It's also within 20 feet, so all of the creatures around it also have to make dex saves.
Okay, he's over 20 feet tall, 20 feet big, so he's a big one. But he failed, 13.
Those are
Oh,
rare balls.
that's nice. One second, I'm gonna use a calculator. That will be, I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Emmy, because I saw her take a hit.
No. Can't cast 2 spells in the same turn.
But Fireball, never
Yes.
mind. Okay, well then that'll be the end of the turn, so I'll just roll damage and you can move.
Okay, let me know what the damage is after.
Yep.
Because it probably won't kill. No, it won't kill. Okay, top of the round.
You want some more?
Oh, try. What's some more?
Oh, good.
Sorry to reach across you like that.
You're
I
fine.
apologize.
You're good.
6,
You're
so
solid.
3 more.
So sad. This broke.
31 damage.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
It's not great. That's really bad for Fireball.
31.
I mean, it's 6d8, right?
Better than what
I
Joan
rolled
Or
it level
66.
4. I did 96.
Oh, 96.
And max is
That's
54.
Yeah.
If I had done that with one of Talarian's potions, it would have been even bigger.
True.
Could have been at least 32.
Gosh. I was thinking though, if it's mana that he has in those little vials, Joan has a whole flask of it.
But,
Okay,
yeah.
so I was not able to get enough
Did
of
we?
these.
She took the one from the guy in Sentinel.
So, you guys start to feel little rockings in the ship.
Oh, no, they're underneath us.
And Kevin and Gio, you look like to your sides and behind you, and you see like these tall-headed, like large brown praying mantis looking things. Kind of climb over it, and they kind of tower. They're very large. They tower over you guys like they're like 15 feet tall. Don't have minis for this, so I'm going to use alligators.
Nice.
Yeah.
But they're big bugs! And they crawl up behind you guys on the ship.
Oh, lovely.
What?
Get out of my head.
Okay. Okay. Kevin, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wingardium
Wingardium
Leviosa.
Hey!
Leviosa, not Leviosa. Oh, that's not very good.
3.
Okay.
That's
Ooh.
8.
8!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't
Done.
As these things start to tower over you, they approach pretty quickly. And they're going to spray acid at you.
That's not nice. That's not nice, Morris.
Now that's not nice, Morris.
Find the one Jack Sculpson.
Get him, kid.
Oh.
Oh, there they are.
I mean, he is driving with me.
Oh! Okay.
Does Richie have polio, Joshua?
Kevin, you take 14 points.
Lordy.
Is Dex fighting with us?
He's steering with
No.
him. So
Oh, they're doing it together.
yeah.
Okay.
Did you get what I said?
14 of acid.
14 points of acid damage.
Rude. Disrespectful.
Geo, please make a dexterity saving
It's
throw.
polio.
Oh,
Because the other one's coming towards you with the same attack.
bring it.
Dex save.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
22.
22 saves. You're still going to get hit with a little bit of acid, but it's going to be halved. So 10 half to 5. As this thing, you see Kevin get hit with this, and it does not look very pleasant. So when this thing reels back to do the same thing. Do the same thing. You jump to the side, and it kind of just gets your right arm and leg, and you take 5 points of acid damage.
Oh.
That's going to be its turn. Kevin, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
I don't use that one very often. On the one that just spat at me.
Oh, because you're going for light damage
Okay.
that way.
I don't
You
think
may
it's-
I don't
roll
really know
damage.
the
Or actually, you attack. This is an attack roll.
Yeah. So the thing with the deal with
So the one that's next to you is also within 5 feet at you. So if you make this attack, it's a ranged spell attack. You'll have disadvantage right now.
oh yeah. Although I didn't know that Chromatic Orb you can choose the type of damage.
Yeah.
I mean it doesn't say radiant, which is a bummer.
You do lightning.
Can do
It's very Kevin.
it. Okay, I'm gonna do Magic Missile then.
Okay.
Just for
Cheating, but okay.
14.
14 points of damage. Okay. Always one number off of the most convenient number it could be.
I know.
Okay. We're good. No. Now we're good. Okay. Yeah. Just in response to the acid, it kind of finishes the ray while it's attacking you, and your magic missiles just kind of soar through it and create this spiral of like blue electric mixed with the green slime and hit it right in the face, and it just disappears behind the blue with a as it kind of spreads its limbs further and further off the ship. Anything else, Kev?
Bond the Admiral blade to my hand and kind of like bash it against my shield.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Geo.
Okay, I want to. So you said when I tried to steer, I sunk lower into it.
When you try to do a maneuver.
Okay, if I were to, can I speed? Since we're still going counterclockwise, can I just like full throttle it out? Just kind of like try to in a straight line from. Can you see that?
It's like disappearing.
Yeah,
They're old. They're getting old.
Oh, there you go.
This
Wait,
is
Oh,
mine.
there
that's
it
not
is.
yours.
Oh, that's Reagan's.
So
Here.
thank you.
Yeah.
Go. Oh, I want to like speed. So, in like a kind of a straight line, use the momentum of the whirlpool and go out that way.
This way?
Yeah. Rink. Use that
Make
momentum.
another vehicle handling check with disadvantage.
Even though Dex is helping me.
I don't know, man. Your ship's sideways.
Straight
This
roll.
one isn't working.
I would say he would normally give you advantage, but you kind of have disadvantage in a couple ways on this. You're on uneven ground. Your ship is sideways. It's being actively attacked by bugs. You're also on sand terrain, and other bugs are at the bottom of your ship. It's just a nasty situation for Vesselin.
Great. Okay. Well, that's not. Well, wait, is that? Oh,
This one's broken.
it's a natural 19 and a natural 1.
Oh,
See, you can't see.
as you go to turn your ship further in, it does go further in,
Oh no.
What's our?
and you find yourself getting pretty darn close to this thing. I mean, you don't.
About how many feet would you say we are away?
You probably went from 100-ish feet away to now like 40.
Oh.
Yeah, you're definitely now over halfway down this sand whirlpool, and you see like next to it, it's definitely coming out of like this whole burrow that sand is funneling into.
Can I cast a spell? Or did that take my action?
That took your action. But only cantrips, Sam.
Can
Or
I
only both
actually?
actions.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to make it.
I thought you might.
Yeah. And I'm going to cast banishment.
That's touch. You have to
Banishment
jump off
is
the
6.
ship and go
Banishment is
forward.
60 feet.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh.
I want to cast banishment.
Okay.
You
I
are
always
banished.
forget. I don't know
Charisma
why I always
saving
think
throw.
that's touch. I think I
I'm
played a
feeling
game where it
merciful
was touch
today.
before.
You
Charisma
are
save?
banished.
Yeah.
Point at something. Banished.
This dude does
You
not look very
are banished.
charismatic, if I'm being honest.
No, you're
Darn.
banished.
Actually,
Lee, you can
pretty
stay.
17.
I'm low.
He's very good. He didn't roll very high, but he's for some reason these things pretty charismatic.
Wow, he must be super
I
attractive
mean,
in his
he's a
bug-like
queen-
way.
Queen bug.
So yeah, that just fails, right?
Yeah.
All the other bugs follow.
It's just a lot to banish. You try to focus on it, and you feel like a connection to it for a second, but then nothing.
Dang it. Okay,
Dang, that would have been cool.
that is it. I tried. I
Okay.
could try that again.
Yeah, you can try again. You almost didn't make it, I imagine. Okay, Gio, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Nope. What's going on, Gio, now?
I don't know. I got in a car accident today. A dog punched me in the face. It's been a long day.
A dog
What
walked
a
up,
day.
went, whoop-bah!
You're doing great.
Roof. And walked away.
Okay. Solarian took his turn.
Ooh.
Then it's Joan.
Can I do anything?
You are no longer paralyzed, but not until the end of your turn.
Stop it. That is so annoying.
Now,
So I just can't do anything?
I'm gonna double check to make sure that's how this specific paralysis works. Yep, it's just you're paralyzed till the end of your next turn.
But I'm done after that, right?
Yep.
Dang, that sucks.
It's basically a stun. Okay. Next up is going to be the creature's turn. He's going to make 3 spit attacks.
I'm really
Hit 2.
unhappy.
First one is going to go towards Joan, which is a 20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the damage.
Okay, so that's... Man, my brain's not moving as fast as I... 21, half to 11. Okay? As it spits this acidic spray at you in like a globule, you kind of dodge, but it just hits your shoulder instead of your main body. Next one is going to go towards Emmy, which is a 18 to hit.
Yeah.
You take
Dang it!
10 points of acid damage as it hits you. Oh, sorry. I forgot to add some to yours. Take 3 more damage. And you take 16 points of acid damage.
16?
Yeah. And it just hits you square in the chest. You like get knocked down and almost fall off Colin, but he just kind of swoops by and, you know, Colin's got your back. Next one's gonna go at Lucky.
Disadvantage.
Why?
Warding flare.
Oh,
This
for
creature
reaction?
can
Okay.
see.
When it's a reaction, tell me what you're using instead of just saying disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Warding
Yeah.
flare.
Disadvantage is a 22.
Hey, rolled really well. Fine, it hits.
Okay.
Fine. If I got Emmy's roll, I wouldn't have been hit.
Rip.
What do you mean? If I got the 18, it wouldn't have hit me. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.